Jim's gonna shut him down. It's a double kill for Jim.
Oh my God, Jim!
Looking pretty good. It's gonna be a triple kill. Jim comes on fire. Jim comes on fire.
Angle, but couldn't land the shot. The dart scope, the two-piece! Oh my God!
Cada equipo ahí contesta trató de darle ese respetazo ahí, consigue eliminar a Medusa y rápido se voltea y
Gonna stack na marotagem, belo ângulo dele. For him, he's gonna be able to take out. Oh my God! Oh no! He was down to 1 second on the clock.
Pegou bala na cara do Master. O Almairinho vai tentando fazer o primeiro. A estátua vai tentar o tiro porrada e bomba! Vem! Clutch muito difícil de vencer, mas...
Anywhere on the body that you hit, he no-scope for a follow right there. He no-scope.
termina eliminando a Jackie. Igual queda solamente vivo por parte de repente. Sigue la primera baja de este round. Se da cuenta que no
Good evening, everybody. We are back live for some more Mobile Mayhem Fall Season 2021. It's your boy Verdict. With me tonight, we have the Fidget Man himself, Muy Guapo, Gilmania. How are you doing, bro?
What's up, everybody? What's up, Verdict? I'm doing good. I'm doing great. I had some issues earlier, but I think we are ready to roll.
Yo, this guy is a savior. Let me tell you, back-to-back days of Mobile Mayhem, we've had the luxury of having Gil with us. Wasn't able to do it 30 minutes ago, now is in full effect because, yes, his internet is back. Not even the internet can hold this guy back. Quick update on Imperium. As you guys are probably wondering where he's at, he had an event that he could not pass up on for PUBG Mobile, and I am completely 100% on board with him fulfilling that. So we're going to get started today, and I believe Tuesday was a hell of a stream. We had 4 2-0s. I don't think we're going to have 4 2-0s today. If we do, I'll be surprised. But just to recap from last week, we had a massive day. As a matter of fact, Anarchy 2-0 over Monarchy. XOXO gets 2-0 by Stamina. Dark Pirates get 2-0 by Nova. And then Meseeks EU get the 2-0. Big 2-0 for them over Noxious Blood. As we're going to take a look at the schedule for the day. Who do we have up first, Gil?
For starters, is going to be Stamina going up against Qlash. Both of them are going to be fighting in the first match of today. Both Stamina trying to solidify the fact that they are on the top 3 teams, and Qlash want to sneak up onto them.
Yep, absolutely. We're going to start that action up here shortly. Followed by a series from Nova and Gallant Esports. That is by far my pick of the day. Meseeks EU going to take on XOXO in the third game, which should also be an interesting one. Especially considering that Oxygen gets a re-invite to Stage 5, which we won't go into more details. You guys probably know more than us, but that is a massive pickup for a Stage 5 invite based on how they performed in Stage 4. Following that matchup and concluding our stream, we will be having Noxious Blood take on Dark Pirates, as these two teams will be competing to put some points on the board. Should definitely be an interesting one. Obviously not one that's going to contest with the likelihood of a standings situation for these, but definitely a benchmarker to see how they perform. It's going to be, as I'm pulling up the standings here, an opportunity for them to both fight it out. If we take a look at it here, Noxious Blood and Pirates both 5-0 respectively. Should definitely, kind of set the tone for the remainder of their season. This is an opportunity for both of these teams to earn some points and put themselves up there. But again, as we take a look at the top half of the bracket, Anarchy already with 55, Stamina already with 55, Gallant Esports already at 55. They're going to have a tough matchup with the fourth place team, that's Nova Esports. And then Qlash, who is going to be fighting that number 2 spot with Stamina, going to be looking to edge some plays out too for some points. XOXO, 25 points, looking to get on board some more. Meseeks EU, both these teams are going to be... That's going to be another great highlight match, right? Definitely going to be looking forward to the Meseeks. Dang, dude, we got a hell of a series to start off with and all the way through. As a matter of fact, it's probably going to be, I wouldn't say the most even matchups, but probably some of the most competitive ones we've seen so far, right?
Yeah, absolutely. We've got teams trying to get onto that top 5 placement, like it can be Meseeks and XOXO. We got teams like Noxious Blood and Dark Pirates just trying not to be at the very bottom, trying to redeem themselves from mistakes from the past. And of course, we got that match between Nova and Gallant Esports that you mentioned. That is probably, I think that's my favorite of the day too. It's going to be fire, and I'm expecting a lot from those two. You said it yourself. I highly doubt that we're going to go with a 4-2-0 today.
Oh, dude, this is probably going to be one of the better days of the season, as I'm expecting a few best of 3s to go to 3, at least 3 of these matches. If we're lucky to see 4, I would be absolutely on board with it. Now, without further ado, we're going to go ahead and dive into the map picks and whatnot for today's matchups for Qlash and Stamina. As I get it pulled up, I know Gil's got it in front of him as well. You want to start us off?
Sure thing. For these best of 3 first matchup today, we're going to have a hardpoint on Summit, moving on to Search and Destroy Standoff, and Domination on Crossfire. The map banned for Stamina is going to be Takeoff, and the map banned for Qlash is Hackney Yard. About the operators, the Sparrow is not going to be allowed by Stamina, and Qlash opted to ban the Kinetic Shield, so the Annihilator is going to be open for business verdict.
Yeah, that Annihilator has proven to be an OP operator for several past seasons. Obviously, it's still in the rankings for that top spot. Sparrow getting a ban is interesting, as well as the Kinetic Armor. And without further ado, game number 1, about to fire it up. Gil said it himself. We've got a Summit match on Hardpoint. Should be an interesting one. These two teams looking to break away from the pack. Qlash obviously has their work cut out for them. Stamina looking to prove some more. We are going to go ahead and dive right in, as I do see the players loading in. Everyone is ready to go. I'm ready to go. Gil, I know you're ready to go.
I sure am. For starters here with Nepals, we're going to see him using this weapon that has been recently introduced to the game and highly used by a lot of people, the M13, with this really cute camo. He already got his first kill, now getting taken out by Drari. A bit of a better start, only first hard point, a bit of control for the side of Stamina. But Qlash still trying to go in. Is there any other player we should get our eyes up on for starters verdict?
I was on board with Drari early, but I'm interested to see Slayer make his debut today. I think he may have played a few beforehand. I don't know if he's made a Mobile Mayhem debut, but definitely an interesting pickup for Stamina. I know they don't make too many roster changes, it is for a reason. And I know the names are backwards and whatnot. I'm gonna get that corrected as well, as we do see it up on the board. So Slayer, massive OBJ time here in the P1 rotation over to P2. Gonna come through Catwalk. As I'm looking at spawns, I do see Patron actually on board. He could be the player that is gonna make a difference here for this flip. And it does come through and it does stick. But as I say that, he is actually going to spawn towards the snow side, which could be an interesting one. He completely flipped on the side of the map. Not necessarily flipped in accordance to, you know, long ways, but should definitely make for an interesting point making those P3 rotations.
Yeah, right now Stamina with a 40 points lead, trying to increase it. Qlash, of course, trying to prevent that. Everybody's inside of the hard point. All of those are fighting. Turns out to be a 1v1 in which Patron tries now to get inside using the hold, gets the kill, and now has to be careful. He knows that there's way more enemies than there's allies. Try to survive, but eventually died to Drari yet again. We were talking about Drari and getting to see him for the first couple of minutes, and so far he's doing a really good job. 9 kills for himself and still going strong using this MX9. People are starting to rotate towards the next hard point. The lead is still for Stamina and Qlash. Gotta make sure that these next hard points, they can hold it properly. They gotta make sure that they get the spawns as well, but at the same time, gotta be inside of the heal. That's exactly what Ragox has done using that shorty. Finally getting some momentum in, trying to use the MX9 to stay alive. Qlash has the first initial seconds. Let's see for how long they can stay alive there.
Yeah, they're going to need every bit of it as they found themselves at a 40-point deficit going into this rotation. They did a great job of setting up early for spawns. As a matter of fact, I do see a little bit of an advantage going in favor of Qlash, but for how long? Drari comes through and spoils. He's going to find a few more on the backside. Going to get some help as the rotation for Snow does come through. Narcs, 14 kills on board, starting game 1 off right. 45 seconds on the hill, counting. 18 seconds left here in P2, or P3 rather. Rotations are going to need to be made early here for the guys over Qlash, and it does look like they are not going to get there. Actually, they're going to be stuck with a few points on the backside of P3, so gonna have to make this difficult transition, and it's not gonna be an easy one, as I do see Stamina already setting up proper, as well as holding the perimeter control. Don't need to push up too far, as Slayer does find one, does fall back, and now it is just a moment of time for the guys over at Stamina to continue to capitalize on some early rotation pulls.
Yeah, really great job done by Stamina, just preventing anyone from Qlash moving inside of the hill. There's going to be a triple player push going from Snow, trying to get inside. They finally break through, but they have lost 2 players in that process. They now have to stay alive, but I highly doubt it's going to be an easy job. I see that Ipana is using this Annihilator to stay inside, tries to get a kill, does, but then after that, Narcs was ready to get the next kill, and it's just been the same problem from Qlash. They may get some control by trying to brute force with 4-player push, maybe even 3 only, but at the end of the day, if only 1 player stays alive out of that interaction, it's gonna be tough to defend against a full squad of Stamina that have done a tremendous job so far. 120 to only 50 points for Qlash. We're gonna get resetted back to point number 1, and I at this point don't see a way for Qlash to come back. Of course, they are no easy task, but Stamina are doing a phenomenal job themselves.
Yeah, with Grizz coming through, making a massive impact with the Goliath. It's only about half health. He's got a cluster to work with as well, which should be an interesting play. I don't know if he's necessarily going to need it. Does get the break here in P1 resets. It is looking great for the guys over at Stamina. Not so great for the guys over at Qlash. Found themselves with a hefty deficit to overcome. About 80+ points going into this P1 reset now. Pana looking to make something happen, but Grizz just way too OP with the Goliath in hand, and is still about 20% health. I do see some shots being taken. I don't think it's going to be a factor. 149, 150, game 1 going in the favor of the guys over at Stamina. Very convincing game 1 for them. They are going to have the advantage moving over to the Search and Destroy.
And what a way to start off with that advantage. Almost 100 points lead in this hardpoint matchup. Everyone on the side of Qlash are going to be on heavy negative numbers, while on Stamina we are going to see those green lights all over the place. And Stamina doing a phenomenal job at getting the kills and also getting the OVJ time inside. If you get a closer look, you're going to notice that all of them got around the same time, between 30 and 40 seconds, some slightly above, like Slayer. We were talking about him. 14 kills, only dying 10 times, and 47 seconds inside of the OVJ for Slayer. Phenomenal job for them for sure. And with such a great start, they might even put a Qlash already in an awkward position.
Yeah, this is an awkward position for them as well, as Qlash barely able to even get up to that 50-point mark. Got 56. If you look at it, I think this is one of the best distribution of OBJ from Stamina to date, and it just continues to get better. They don't have like a designated OBJ player, as everyone on the squad just absolutely slaying out. Each of them contributing 30-plus points on the point. Just an absolutely phenomenal job here in game number 1. Well played from Stamina. Qlash going to have a chance to redeem themselves here on the Search and Destroy, which we have mentioned earlier is going to be a standoff map. And I am going to be looking for Pana and Ragox to step up, as well as Naples. These guys have proven their success with Search and Destroy. Massive amount of opening bloods. They're going to be on the defense first, so they don't need to play as aggressive as you should when you're on the attack. But should definitely be an interesting one. So Pana definitely going to be actually we are going to flip side, so never mind. They're going to be on the attack first, so they'll be able to set the tone in the sense of getting those first picks, capitalizing on them. No, are we not? What's going on? I saw one go up, one go down. It doesn't look like we are.
Stamina is going to be on red.
Okay, so Stamina is going to be on red, so we are not going to swap. So we did swap, but maybe I just stuck in the results page for too long. I'm a bot, bro. All right, at any rate, we are going to flip, and the guys over at Qlash are going to be on the defense to start things off. As I mentioned earlier, they're going to be able to sit back and play conservatively and bait their opponents. Get those few picks to start the game off should definitely help them out. But again, this is an OP Stamina team that's headed by the likes of Inferno, Narcs, Terraria, Grizz, and Slayer. Grizz, absolutely a beast with a shotgun and close quarters. And then on the opposite side of things, Darks. And then you've got Inferno, who's such a versatile player in an S&D format as well. So should definitely be interesting.
Yeah, and now that Stamina are the ones that have the opportunity to be attacking first, they have the chance to just do whatever they feel like doing. They might try for that A push, or even just try to sit back, wait for the opponents to make the first mistake. They can settle this however they feel like, with the confidence that they already won game number 1, and have at the end of the day, better opportunity of winning this match overall. And as Qlash goes, of course, they are defending. And you gotta, I think it's also gonna be important for them to make sure that there's no one rotating around. As always, there's that minimum chance of some of the attacking members just going all the way around the map to try to caught you off guard and just cause mayhem, because not only does he distract you, it also allows enemies for either planting the bomb or just trying to go for the kills. We're gonna get started with this next game verdict, and you were talking about Pana having an important role in here. I guess we can give him some screen for start.
Yeah, we're going to give Pana a chance. If he switches over to Sniper, I'll stick with him. If not, we're going to swap over to another player. I do believe Naples is actually going to pick up the snipe to begin with, so should be interesting. Ragox also opting for an MX-9. Naples, Pana actually getting first blood. Pana, Patron, and Ragox all getting on board. Narcs and Slayer going to be the last two alive. Big opening round here for the guys over at Qlash. Looking to stay alive, could very well do it here on the search. Going to need to find Slayer and Narcs to close the deal, but Patron actually going to peek up, barrel sight. Going to get a few cheeky ones on Narcs. Narcs going to go ahead and fire a shot off of for warning. 2v4 ensuing 3-for-1 trades. Massive advantage here for Qlash.
Yeah, going a 4-2 is going to be quite tough. Narcs using this DLQ has this opportunity to successfully defend at long distance interactions for some opponents, but has to be cautious. The bomb is going to be planted. Finds 2 people at once, tries to go for the kill, but from the side, Nepals was ready for it. He gets taken out. Slayer gets taken out. The bomb is going to be defused by Raygox. And that was an excellent start for Qlash. They realized that Stamina was being aggressive. Well, they took them off right away. And the second that Narcs planted the bomb, he at the same time revealed himself to where he was. And the snipe came through for Nepal. Like you mentioned, the sniper player for Qlash having a good moment for a kill. You know, he may have only gotten 1 single kill that round, but was the kill that allowed them to win it all at the end. And the start of round number 2, we're gonna see that, of course, Stamina decided not to be as aggressive this time. The bomb here is gonna be Drari using this MX9, getting in this QD area, getting 1 kill, trying to go for the double and gets it. A tremendous move for Daughtry, who now immediately starts planting the bomb. His ally Narcs gets the kill into Nepal. The sniper now gets revenge for the last round, leaving only Zed alive in a 1v3. Zed with his SKS tries to go for the first blood, but he doesn't get it and also reveals the enemy where he's at. Has to be extremely cautious. At the same time, tries to be aggressive because of the time remaining in here. He's both swapping between the SKS and the Shorty. Doesn't matter too much. Orari is actually ready for that. Takes the kill and even things out. That's going to be 1 for each. And Stamina changed his plan a little bit. It seems like that was enough to confuse Qlash enough to lose in this second round.
Yep, capitalizing on a little bit of creative thinking early. Massive first round for the guys over Qlash. Didn't make a difference. Zed gonna be caught lacking there on the backside. Inferno gonna be right here with Grizz. Drari gonna make the push up to the site. Panna is behind the tractor, but is not safe. Drari, massive frag to open up this A bomb site. Gonna go ahead and seal the deal with a plant, but Ragox finds opening blood for Qlash. Massive one for him. Patron gonna get one as well. Even 3v3. Patron gonna be taking some shots. Inferno mid-range with the swordfish. Didn't think it was gonna be that OP, but there's Naples there to take him out. Ragox gonna be caught outside of Delhi. Slayer picks up his first of the game. And now we're gonna see a 2-1 with about 23 seconds left on the clock. Massive trades early on led to the guys over at Stamina to go ahead and secure the bomb site. Get that plant down. Drari gonna secure the deal by closing the round out, taking down my guy Naples. And that is it for round 3, 2-1 advantage. Stamina looking pretty flawless after that first round.
Yeah, I'd say that although Stamina changed his plans, it was not everyone doing it. Drari, sorry. He's been doing the same thing for 3 rounds. It worked twice already, and here we're gonna see him through this tank side, going for the bomb and pushing aggressively. Everybody on his side is getting kills all over the place. That only leaves Zed and Ragox alive. It doesn't matter too much. Daughtry safely starts planting the bomb, and once again, they are under control. I feel like Daughtry has been the key role player in here, just pushing aggressively, either getting a kill or not. He ends up planting the bomb and pushing Qlash to a bad spot. In here, Raygox was able to get a kill, but he's still going to be in a 1v2. Less than 30 seconds remaining for him to get the kills, get the defusal. Trying to be cautious, going to spot the first enemy, Narcs, with a sniper once again. Such an important way of play for Stamina with these sniper players, that even if you think you are with the advantage, like Ragox was with an MX9, Narcs was with a sniper, but that sniper, if you have better reflexes, you're gonna get that one shot, one kill, and that's exactly what we saw there.
Yeah, absolutely. Narcs, definitely one of those players that stand out to me when we're talking about snipers for EU. As a matter of fact, reflex time on point, ADS time even there to match it. Grizz gonna secure Cubby, is gonna push out. Grizz gonna drop one, but is drop Panna on the refrag. 2-for-1 trades now. Stamina down to 3. Panna's location is going to be given away as he did find that kill on Grizz. The locations are out. The nade came through, and Inferno actually going to be able to get the kill there after getting the nade hit. Slayer going to find one as well, clearing off the A site. He's got one more to deal with. That's Zed. Zed going to try and retreat back. That is it for round number 4. Or round number 5, Jesus. 4-1 lead. Hell of advantage here for the guys over at Stamina. Continuing that same aggression that they had in game number 1. Absolutely paying off here early on in the surge. As we flip sides, It's now going to be the time for Qlash to step up their game. They're on the brink of a 2-0 and need to do everything to take this to a Game 3 for 5 points at the very least.
For a second, I thought that Qlash were gonna have that, but those snipers once again just causing terror for Qlash. This time around, they do get a chance to get 2 kills on each side. Maybe Qlash have something different on mind. Pana finds that kill onto Narcs. That is good for them. He is the bomb carrier, but gets spotted by Inferno. Inferno finds that snipe. Inferno himself gets taken out by Patron. And maybe they can do it again, but still have to be cautious. This is Slayer again. He's the player that last round was able to get that 2 kill that allowed the team to end up winning the round. I am, though, having a little bit of lag inside of the game, Verdict.
I don't know if it's lag or if it's just Slayer's OP. Oh my god, the hit marker, the follow-up kept the sniper out. Zed with the wallbang, though, is going to secure a round in favor of the guys over at Qlash. 2-4 now as we're going in. This is massive opportunity for the guys over at Qlash to redeem themselves in that hard point. Obviously, it was a close one at first, but got out of hand early as Stamina took the lead and never really looked back. Qlash still playing very conservatively. Naples going to be spotted, is going to be hit marker. Not sure who the player was. Maybe it was Slayer, who absolutely is slaying out right now. 5 kills on board. 4 for Inferno, 4 for Narcs. Kind of even across the board. 6 for both Grizz and Drari top fragging. Narcs gonna spot one in Pana. Boxes not safe. Nades are gonna come through. Slayer still holding his position. Grizz gonna drop in the background. Might have missed that on the feed, but a huge opening blood here for the guys over at Qlash is not gonna be capitalized on, as Naples actually gonna be taken down by Narcs, who has been very lethal so far. Got the 2-man snipe duo here from Slayer and Narcs holding off this A site. Inferno going to hold the backside of the spawn. And now we've got about a minute left. 3v4, 2-for-1 trades going in favor of the guys over at Stamina. Looking to make this a 2-0. Could very well do it here.
And here after that small disconnection, I noticed that there's 4 players on the side of Stamina. What did he even miss here?
No. I think it's a spectator glitch. I see it often.
Okay, I was pretty confused. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so Datri gonna find that snipe. That leaves Raygox in a 1v4 situation. Gonna spot the first one with an MX-9. Immediately takes out the DLQ. Finds another player. Misses that shot. Has to be cautious. Gets the kill at the end onto Dari. Phenomenal job for Raygox, but still has only 20 seconds remaining. Has to be cautious. At this point, Stamina only has to wait it out. Have to not risk themselves too much. And in the next 10 seconds, I doubt that Raygox is going to be able to do it. But of course, he may be the one as he pushes towards this Granny's area. Inferno with a shorty was ready for it. Takes the kill. Takes the round. That's a 5-2. And Stamina are 1 round away from taking everything away from Qlash. After such a good round that Qlash had, Stamina has just been so dominant.
Yeah, it's like they're not allowing their opponents to, even breathe. They're getting suffocated early. The opening bloods aren't being a factor. Narc's going to get pushed by several. Pana and Naples going to combine for 2 there. That's huge. An aggressive push up is going to result in the bomb going down early. Okay, Patron drops. Slayer still in this. Is going to be caught out in the open. That is going to be Naples there. Naples reaping the damage of the shorty. Bombs down, however, about 35 seconds on the clock. This is match point here, both for the series and for this game. Drari going to be out in the open. Drari going to get dropped. Slayer now in a 1v2. Zed taking some shots. Bomb head glitch OP, absolutely. Ragox 7 on board, going to prevent the rotation through mid. Is going to anticipate the backside flank, but Zed going to be there to pick up that frag. And now we're going to see Qlash live to fight another round after taking that one. Started off great, kind of got a little rocky in the middle, but was in complete control throughout the remaining of that round. So hats off to them. We'll see if they can continue this as they've extended it to 1 more round at least. Stamina looking to clutch it up in a 2-0 fashion. Need to find 1 more round, and they could very well do it here.
I don't think they can do it anymore. But let's see as they start off this round in a 5v3. They have lost 2 players already. Seth still using this MX9. Drory gonna get the kill onto Pana. Now that only leaves Napalms and Seth has been sniped by Nargs. Napalms is the last player, the last hope for the team, but it doesn't matter. Inferno gonna spot him outside of that warehouse. Gets taken out. Stamina have dominated their opponents in game 1. They have done the same thing on game 2, and that's why they are going to be the winners of the first match of the day, Birdie.
They are indeed. Well played. 2 games back-to-back from Stamina. You saw the consistency from the hardpoint move over to the Search and Destroy. Just absolutely OP. Get to a point where you drop too early on in that last round, and it's practically impossible for Qlash to pull off the comeback. Obviously, Stamina had plans for a 2-0. They fulfill that plan. 9 kills for Drory. Slayer drops 9 as well. Grizz with 8. Narcs only 6. But hey, it was a short game. Only 9 rounds. 7 on the side of Qlash for Ragox. Patron dropped 7 as well. Had a few big frags that led to a few rounds in their favor. But ultimately, Stamina just too OP in this matchup. We're going to be moving on to our next series, which is probably going to be the match of the night. Looking forward to seeing this one. In fact, this has probably been on my calendar for the longest. Gallant Esports taking on Nova. Oh my God. We saw 1 map get dropped so far this season from Gallant. And it was a well-fought one for both teams, but Anarchy took it to a game 3. We saw the game 3 results. Just did not favor Anarchy at all. Gallant, just too OP. So we're going to get geared up for this matchup, guys. But before we do, we're going to get a chance to give the guys an opportunity to join the lobby. So give us a moment while we collect ourselves and get these guys in. We'll be right back after the short intermission.
Invincible.
Welcome back, everybody. We have our series of the night ahead of us. Gallant Esports going to be going against the Titans of Nova Esports. Should be a pretty sweaty matchup, Gil. Am I right?
Absolutely right. I'm just loving it. Gallant Esports, Nova Esports. Those two that have shown to be so strong in this league now have the chance to fight 1-1. And I feel like I'm all rocking for it, that's for sure.
Oh, dude, I'm ready for it. As Nova has only dropped one series of this season. That was against Stamina. It literally went to a game 3. It was a 150 to 149 match on a domination standoff, bro. And it was absolutely phenomenal. Just hands down one of the best series that we've seen so far. Now we're going to see another one. This is like finals quality matchup early on here, as we are about to get geared up. We've got the best of 3 already selected. Gil, what are we looking at?
Well, for this is going to be hardpoint on standoff, moving on to search and destroy firing range, and a third game of domination on raid. The banned maps are going to be takeoff for Nova and crossfire from Gallant. Now about the operators, we're going to have the kinetic armor being banned by Nova and the annihilator for Gallant. It's this time around the Sparrow is the one that is going to be available. And we find ourselves in a period of time where it's usually one of those 3 that gets to be used. And, well, it comes down to how good you can get value off of it, talking about the operators, right?
Bro, I'm looking at this best of 3. This is hands down the best rotation for these guys to fight it out on. Starting off with a hard point on standoff, absolutely OP. Best rotations, one of the best, I would say, balanced maps when it comes to hardpoint. Firing range, search and destroy, one of the hands down best map in game modes combinations, in my opinion. I know a lot of people like standoff. I know a lot of people like raid. I like raid as well, but firing range is definitely up there. It definitely highlights some of the sniper skill. It bridges that gap between that and some up close range options. And then a raid domination, bro. Are we getting spoiled here?
I sort of feel like we are. Like, the best match of the day with such a good map rotation. It's quite a lot for me to process, but I feel like I'm ready. You said it. It's sort of like finals kind of vibes for us, and it's gonna be intriguing who ends up on top. It's of course important for them trying to win against those head-to-head contestants for the top spots.
You're absolutely right. We're going to go ahead and get geared up for our first match. Confirmation-wise, we've got Nova not wanting to do listen-ins. That's okay. Gallant is okay with us doing listen-ins. So we will be able to jump into their VCs after this first match starts. And as a matter of fact, I think we're going to go ahead and jump right in it. Not going to waste a bit of energy talking about it. We're going to dive right in it. And off the bat, I got to be on board with my guy, Karma. He has been probably one of the best players for this Nova roster recently, and very exciting to watch. Sparrow is the operator of choice for him, and we're going to see P1 opening up. Only a few going to the actual point, a few going towards the back alley area. Onur making his grand opening blood here. Shark and Neil getting on board. Neil with a 2-piece. Absolutely love it here. Playing some OBJ. I had an interview with him last season, and he said when he has a great game to start off with in hardpoint, he follows it up with an even more dominant performance. So I'm going to be banking on him performing well here in Game 1. Shark, however, definitely one of the best players of all time in EU. Comes through with a side peek, takes down one, is traded. We're going to see the flip early for Nova, and these guys are off the bat taking advantage of this P1 spawn.
Doubling the amount of points for Nova going up in these first hard points. They're continuing to be inside. We have Yaya being the player who remains in the OVJ, trying to stay alive, making sure that no one's taking him off guard. He's gonna be guarding these broken side, and now gonna get pushed over through Granite. Gets outside of it. It doesn't matter too much if he gets taken out. The points have been given, and his allies are already rotating. But with the fact that Yaya already had all of his core streaks available, used to use the Bread Missile, has that airstrike available, is gonna be using it right now, either that or the Cluster Strike. All of these score streaks that pretty much prevent enemies from safely getting inside of a place is those that Yaya has in hand. Unfortunately for him, already used 2 and it didn't work out that great because we're gonna have a Nova inside of it, and without a signal of them getting out soon, I feel like those 2 streaks didn't take good value for the side of Nova.
No, it didn't. As a matter of fact, I was expecting a massive presence here in P2. They had the advantage with spawns right now, but it didn't pan out early, and now they're going to cut their losses and set up for new. 3 players already on the flank. That is going to be Yaya. Gets one, but is taken down instantly. Gathelia, just 2 OP. 2 players up top, Marky. And it looks like Marky is going to be able to successfully hold. Shark trying to anchor. Is going to be caught here on the backside. Hey, not safe. Raid on the flank, pushing through, and Karma's going to solidify these spawns. This is going to be a massive start here for Nova. But this is such a close game, I can't really call it, guys. I see the update that needs to be made for Qlash up top right. It needs to say Gallant Esports. Obviously, we're making an issue there. We'll get that corrected ASAP. Sorry, there we go. We are good to go in that, but I'm sorry I went that far without us correcting it. P number 3, an absolute beast of one here for the guys over at Nova, looking to edge out the top contenders of this Mobile Mayhem season. That is Gallant. They have yet to lose a series. Only lost 1 map so far. Looking pretty good for both teams, I gotta say. The massive retake here in P3 definitely gonna anchor them into another lead situation, maybe close to a 76, 77 type. If the guys over at Gallant actually hold on to it. I do see Gathelia still up top, not going anywhere anytime soon. They are going to have the 1-point advantage going into this P4 rotation. But Nova looking pretty decent here on this bottom side of market.
Back and forward game between these two is being just constantly Nova taking control, then Gallant Esports taking control all over the place. The Spiral has been used pretty dominantly to take out enemies inside of the OBJ, and they try to defend it with the remaining time. This time around, we're gonna have once again Yaya inside of the objective. He's been almost a minute, over a minute now, inside of the hardpoint, doing a tremendous work for Nova. Now we're gonna see him get out of it because he knows that there's more allies inside, and we have reached that point where neither of the 2 teams have shouldn't be allowing their opponents to have the OVJ2 save lane here. Spy gonna get inside, gonna get a double piece, but immediately gets taken out by Yaya. His allies help him out to take some control. Problem is that there was less than 15 seconds remaining. They are gonna get the points, but not as many as they would have wanted to. They now had to start rotating once more. They gotta get in a safe position. We're gonna see that I think it was Righty using that sentry gun to get some control. There's gonna be some I forgot the cluster strike being used. Every single potential score streak or operator is being used for the time being because of how important points are now in the end game.
Points are definitely important. This is going to be a very massive hill, and this is going to be an opportunity for us to join Gallant Esports in their VC, as we will be doing a sound off for them.
Too close. Fight harder.
Statue.
Don't ready, push side.
Hostiles have destroyed your sentry.
Oh, two side.
Top blue.
Two more in the point. Two more. Right side, check.
One more. Broken. Nice. Broken. Next. Go next.
Pick it up, team.
One next. Dead. One more dead next.
Right your side. It's pushing bottom.
One more dead.
One market, bro.
Try to 1 HP, try to 1 HP, bro. What the fuck?
One market.
Okay, we have spawn, good spawn. I take station. Take back factory,
Take gas.
I'm coming, guys.
Back, farm.
Top, green trash top. Nice!
Oh, man. What a comeback. I wouldn't say much of a comeback as much as it was just a nail-biter of a game. Going into that P4 transition, we saw the devastation that Nova caused Gallant, putting a bit of a lead up, but P1 turnaround absolutely on point. Gallant Esports make the rotation over to P2. You heard it in the VCs. They got spawns early. They were able to capitalize on some great map positioning and a massive game one in their favor, 150 to 124. Gil, when I said this series was going to be sweaty, bro, that was an understatement. Hell of a game for both teams.
Absolutely, we wanted something sweaty. Well, we got even more than that. A back and forward match from these two, just trying their hardest, get the control that was needed, but couldn't do it for long enough to get a significant advantage, and that's why we saw sometimes Nova in the lead, sometimes Gallant in the lead. At the end of the day, on the last hard point, of course, Gallant was able to get that control of the warehouse, while at the same time they had control from everyone rotating towards the gas station. That was a tremendous teamwork done for them, and that is a victory number 1 for the side of Gallant Esports. Phenomenal job done. Nova now are going to be in the back foot of this and are going to be angry about all of this situation. They have to come back around in the search and destroy, but for the time being, Gallant has the first dub.
Yeah, they do. It was a massive one for them. If you take a look at the kill feeds, the more or less the KDs and whatnot, guys over at Gallant absolutely ran the tables. As a matter of fact, 22 and 15 for Cathelia, absolutely a standout performance from him. Everyone goes positive with the exception of Shark, who does go 19 and 19 neutral. Doesn't go negative. That is massive impact here in game number 1. Neil didn't start. He started off great, didn't end as well as I expected. But we'll be looking forward to seeing how he performs in the Search and Destroy. Yaya, just a tyrant in the OBJ. 51 seconds on the point, as well as a 24 and 14. Definitely wanted to win this first game, and not being able to is just absolutely devastating. We will see how they bounce back here, as we're going to be flipping sides. Well, no, we're not. We're actually... yeah, we are going to be flipping sides, so... we'll make sure that everything is on point for game number 2, as we had a bit of an issue with graphics and whatnot. We're sorry. We apologize for that. We got the right ones up now. It is on game number 2, a search and destroy on firing range to determine if this series goes the distance. I am banking on Neil popping off. I'm banking on Nova taking us to this game 3, and I am praying that we get it, because if I don't, I'm going to be so robbed of this series. I can't afford to not see a game number 3 in this instance. Gil, I know we're banking on it, bro. What does Nova need to do here?
Well, they have to try to get some sort of decent advantage from what we've seen. It doesn't matter if it's like at least 3 in the lead, something like that. Make sure that they are not fighting like so close to one another, because at any given moment, they know that Gallant can just turn it around, you know? They have to make sure that they have the early lead. And now, even more so that they are on the aggressive side, they are going to be on the attacking side here on firing range. Is going to be even more important. Make sure that you got the snipers in place. Make sure that those that have maybe an SMG or an assault rifle, they are getting to a spot where they can defend his ally who's going to be planting the bomb. Doing those early, making sure that Gallant Esport is not in a comfortable spot, that they have to react to what they're doing in order for them to win the round is always important, but it's even more so for Nova when they're fighting against someone as strong as Gallant Esports are.
Oh, you're absolutely right, bro. We are going to get geared up for this second game. Potentially a series-ending one if Nova can't find a dub here. Going to be looking for the silver lining in the series, and it's this search or destroy for Nova. Massive game number 1 for both teams, but obviously we saw Gallant Esports take the bag. Can they do it here in game 2? Let's find out.
Let's find out indeed. I think we should try to start spectating whoever takes the bomb in here. That's gonna be Turu. Turulela gonna start with the control over this bomb. The full 5-man push is gonna go through the B side in here for the first round. Only being defended for 2 players by Gallant. That's important for Nova. They get the first blood. That's gonna be Karma. Everyone else is gonna be rotating in. Shark finds a way to get a kill, but immediately gets dropped by Marky. The sniper for the side of Gallant gets the knock onto Marky to even things out. That's a 3 versus 3. The bomb has been planted, and this is exactly what I was talking about. Nova. Problem is that they already lost 3 players. That sniper for Gallant is just having a tremendous impact in here.
Massive one indeed, as we do see Onur pushing in, tries to clear the sights. Oh my god, Neil gets laced. Karma gonna find one as well, evening things out. He finds 2. Raid drops. Onur in. Oh my god, Karma gonna get the advantage. Is gonna peek out. Container was not expecting it. Massive first round here for the guys over Nova. Massive 1-0 lead as they are gonna be taking the bomb yet again, and Nova starting off the search and destroy strongly. They started the hardpoint off strongly. Can't discount Gallant. Onur especially finding 3 big kills in round number 1. Now we're going to see the aggression pan out on the B side push. The mid push going to be open. That is going to be Gothillia dropping. Turu finds opening. Blood massive. Pushing through mid. Huge. Karma finds 2. Tower not safe. Raid and Spy are going to be left in a 2v5. This is absolutely jaw-dropping. Ray gonna be peeking out. Ray gonna find 1. Ray gonna find 2. Oh my god, what are we seeing here?
Raid finally gets taken out by Turu, but this is exactly what I was talking about. Nova being aggressive, trying to make the enemies in a bad spot. In here, he's already with Spy with a 1v3, finds the first opponent, gets the kill onto Karma, but the bomb has been planted in the meantime. 40 seconds on the clock, and Spy has to defuse this bomb. It's gonna be both Turu and Neo trying to defend this area, while Spy is actually quite close to the bomb. Problem is that the snipers are gonna be at the distance, so he cannot safely defuse. Tries to get a few shots in and does, but at this point I don't think there's too much you can do. You are in such a bad spot. Only 20 seconds remaining. 2 players looking at you. You're gonna try to get the first blood, but Neo with the sniper with those jump shots gonna get that kill. Verdict. I told you about them trying to go off early and get an initial push. Well, they're doing it twice and it worked out perfectly.
Guys, tell your mother, your sister, your cousins, your brother, your uncle. Get them in here. This is a series of a lifetime right now. Best of 3. Feel like we should have seen at least 7 for these guys as game number 2 panning out very smoothly so far for Nova. Handled adversity in the first round. Karma clutched it up. Second round, absolute perfection as the 2v1 panned out. Karma dropped. It was a 3v1. We're going to see Neo pick up his second massive bombs down. No time wasted. And now Onur, a.k.a. Hacker, with some of the shots I've seen from him, he is absolutely sus. But it is on his back to clutch a 1v4. This is a big, big round for the guys over Gallant. Need to get on board. I don't see it happening. A 1v4 against anybody is absolutely just not doable, but it's against a Nova team who is coming to play, and play they shall. 3 rounds in a row, absolutely on point. I know they were talking about stage 5 upsets in chat, bro. That's not what we got here, bro. We got a stage 5 matchmaking of a lifetime here. This is absolutely one of the best series I've seen so far. 4 rounds in, as we're looking at it, a 3-0 advantage. Nova playing to perfection. Sharp. Not going to be taken out there. Finds 1. Is going to be half health. The push from Turu. Absolutely OP. 2-for-1 trades now. Nova looking to make it 4 in a row. Could very well do it here.
Bit more split between one another. Karma gonna get a kill, but then Turu gets spotted by Raid. This now is a 2v3 with a 1-player advantage for the side of Nova. They have finally gotten that 3 rounds advantage that I was talking about, but they are not happy with it. They want to elaborate even more, as now Raid is in a 1v3. The bomb is not planted just yet. That's in favor of the Gallant player Raid. Problem is that he's still in a 1v3. The bomb is currently being moved to through that A-long side for that bomb plant. They're gonna be doing it right now. Raid has to think where to go, what to do. I think he spotted someone on trailer area, and instead of going aggressively, he knows that he's the only one alive, so has to be cautious with this MX9. Through the middle of the map, trying to go there. He doesn't know where to go. Through the trailer, through the bomb, maybe even rotate all the way around. Whatever picks he tries to do, there's actually someone from Nova defending that angle. In here, Raid try to go to the trailer, but Neil was there waiting for him with the shorty. Takes the kill. That's a 4-0 lead. I was expecting Nova to go off, trying to be aggressive, but at this point, it's getting tough to see. They are dominating game number 2.
Yeah, they're proving why they were the Masters champs at this game. In particular, last game was a hell of a start for them. Get cut short. Neo gets the wallbang to hit. Feels bad. Shark going to be able to recover and retreat back. Spy going to get opening blood. Karma drops as well. Turu down and out. 2 for 0 trades. And now the pressure's on for Nova to redeem themselves here in this round. 2 players dropping early. Spy finds another as well as Raid. Yaya. If you're in a 1v3 scenario for Nova and the players are not at your advantage, the guy that you want alive in this situation is the one that is alive now, and that is Yaya. Fires some shots, gives away the location. Shark, however, has the answer, and that is going to be a 1-4 scenario now as we flip sides. The advantage still in favor of Nova, who have just been absolutely on point. That round set aside, I am absolutely digging it. We are getting into the tense matchup here. Gallant found a little bit of light in a dark tunnel. Nova just absolutely giving the guys over Gallant nothing to work with. That round was one that they needed. They found it. Nova, however, still looking pretty dominant. They do drop Turu early. That's not a good sign. Turu has been a top fragger in this Search and Destroy so far, putting up 4 kills, and Karma with 8. We'll see if the guys for Nova can redeem themselves here in this round. Cannot let the Gallant Esports roster get any kind of momentum. As I say that, the bomb is going to go down. We'll see if they can execute a 5v4 hold on this A site. Karma on the push. Doesn't give Gathelia anything to see. Shark going to find one in the background. Shark OP.
That's the best result that they could have expected for another kill for them. Neil gets the answer back, but is now in a 1v4. Marky got dropped by Raid. In here, Neil tried to be aggressive a little bit, but Shark with a slide shot comes through that middle of area of the map, takes the kill. That's the second round. Finally, Gallant Esports have found their ways in this game. And even more importantly, now that we've switched sides, they are the ones under control for the bomb, and they have now the first say, the first initial say on what to do and where to go. In here, with Tila on trouble, Jesus Christ, that's a tough name for me to pronounce, has been taken out by Neil. Neil finds the first snipe. That is better for Nova. They gotta make sure that they get this 5th round as soon as possible. They better not get dropped too far behind, because Gallant Esports have done it in the past. Just being able to get a comeback is something that Gallant can most definitely do, and even more so if they are in a streak, which is why Nova has to prevent that from happening. So far, only a single kill has been taken in favor of Nova. Now that's going to be kill number 2 as Marky finds the snipe onto Anur, leaving only Spy, Shark, and Raid. They are the only hosts for the team. They better off survive, or else Nova are going to be in a tremendous 5-2 lead in this Search and Destroy matchup. Who do you think we should spectate in here, Verdict?
I'm going to be on board with Spies. He's going to make this rotation over. Shark is going to clear the A-long area. Doesn't actually see Marky. Marky sees him, though. And a bit of a back-and-forth affair. Spy's going to find one, and Marky, the A-long area, not safe. Obviously not going to make the push in, and now it's a 2v4. Raid and Spy are left alive. Could clutch it up, but Nova playing this conservative round. They know what they need to do to take it to match point. Turu going to be up top here in jungle, building. The shots are going to come through. Raid drops, Spy drops. That is it. We're on match point. Turu holding his point up in top. Jungle is going to pay out, and now it's a little bit of pressure here for Gallant. They've handled it very well so far, though. Haven't given anything for Nova easily. It has been a, Nova just clutching in every opportunity they can. Karma going to find one. Marky going to find one. Karma going to get taken down. Wow. 4-for-1 trades, though. Nova gonna take us to a game number 3. Absolutely 6-2 fashion. A dominant search and destroy performance here from the guys over at Nova Esports. They're gonna take us to a game 3. Hell of a search and destroy for them.
My God, Nova Esports were ready for it, and they rock their opponent's world 6-2. Such a dominant game, like I mentioned, just not allowing Gallant Esports to be comfortable, not allowing them to get any sort of momentum inside of this game. And as we get a look at the final numbers, we're gonna see Karma, that player that you said has been so heavily important for the side of Nova, is gonna be the MVP with 9 kills for himself, doing a tremendous job. The lowest that they've gotten is gonna be 5 kills, but that's still pretty freaking good if you think about the fact that this was only 8 rounds long. On the side of Gallant, of course, there's gonna be, I still have a struggle pronouncing that name. Gathelia.
Yep.
Okay. Well, only 2 kills is not what you're aiming for in a matchup like this. Of course, there's gonna be interactions where your allies can help you make up for that, but in here, when you're going against a Nova team that was just not happy about what happened on game number 1, those are not the best results. Nova even things out, like you mentioned, and we got ourselves a game number 3.
You are absolutely right, bro. Game number 3 right around the corner. Hell of a performance from Nova. They wanted the smoke. They took it early. 4 rounds off the attack. All they needed was 2 to get on the defense. And as much as Gallant Esports put up a fight, just wasn't enough. Game number 3 right around the corner. This is a banger indeed, as we're going to get geared up for a raid domination. Absolutely love it as we're taking a look at the best of 3. This is by far one of the best rotations I've seen for a matchup of this caliber. And it is absolutely delivering. I got to give it to Nova, though. They have the advantage in this series, as the hardpoint was neck and neck. Literally could have gone either way, but that search and destroy was by far one of the most dominant performances I've seen against the Gallant Esports roster to date. We saw the 6-3 from Anarchy over Gallant. Very convincing, but this one by far was the game that took it to the distance, didn't even allow it to develop, didn't give Gallant any hope, and now we're going to see a game 3 on raid domination. I've got a lot of respect for both of these teams, and I've got a lot on the line for both of these guys to take it to the distance. Here we are, game 3. Who were you expecting to take the advantage?
Take the advantage to take the final. Whew. It's pretty hard to tell. At this point, we've seen them fight neck to neck. We've seen them, at least one of them, be dominant this time around. Raid on domination. It's gonna be interesting. It's such a complicated map, right? Because of how it can get tricky for you to get a good initial hold of Bravo, of that B flag. So it's gonna be important for both of them to, even if you're not getting the flag, at least make sure that your opponent doesn't get it either, because of how difficult it can be to regain control of that flag.
Yeah, and you got to play the spawn flips well too, as we'll see who has the advantage moving into the second half. I have made mention that in games past, I feel like A is a little bit better when it comes to getting B and holding it. If you have that top laundry control, it's too OP. But then again, C may have a more direct path to the site. You know, it's not as much of a distance pending you don't spawn like the bottom modern area. If you spawn garage, it's literally, you know, a little bit quicker in my opinion. But when you spawn A, you have that top control. You're literally looking down at your opponents from those steps. You've got kitchen control, which is also going to be massive too. We'll see how it pans out, though. We're going to go ahead and dive on in it. If you're ready for that game 3, put it in chat. Let us know. I know I am. And we are not going to hold back. We're going to dive right in it. We'll be able to jump in the VCs of the guys over at Gallant Esports, looking to defend their undefeated spree here in Mobile Mayhem. Have yet to drop a series. The guys over at Nova looking pretty decent here. Can they hold that momentum from the search and destroy, though?
We're not going to hold back. They are not going to hold back. First round off of this final game between these two. is gonna be, of course, A and C take for only a single player, while everyone else is trying to rotate towards that mid area of the map. In here, I think we can get a look at, for example, someone from Nova. We can look at Neil. Neil is gonna be using the Holger to try to defend Laundry. Not working out so great. Finds another opponent at the distance, gets taken out by Spy. That's not the best start for themselves, and it almost feels like Gallant Esports are taking control over B, and they realize that and immediately start capturing now.
Yep, you get control of that ringside push up to Laundry, it's over. And that is exactly what Gallant Esports does. As a matter of fact, I'm looking at Shark, who's actually making the rotation over to A. That's going to pull the pressure off of B completely. Yaya gonna be there to get the frag, but does hold up a few Nova players in the process. And now we're gonna see a lot of map control for the guys over Gallant. They take the advantage early. C-side OP. Also, we're gonna see the flip in. Oh my God, there's 4 players there. Neil's gonna hold A. C comes through. Can they hold it though? As I see multiple players push it. Neil! Oh my God! Holds jungle to perfection. The AC caps are going to be held by the guys over at Nova. Shark tries to push up. No map control here early on. As I was just speaking about Gallant, the triple cap in effect. Nova looking absolutely flawless here. Raid and players are going to be making the push towards B. Don't have a home flag. It is not looking good for Gallant Esports here in Game 3 early on.
We're talking about rotations. Well, Nova got some. They've done it to perfection. One player defending A, while the other 4 went for C. They got them both. Now the triple cap is gonna take place yet again, being defended by Yaya with a Pred missile, now being defended by Neil with a Pred missile. The side of Gallant Esports can't even get any sort of anchor flag in here. Neither A, neither is C. Finally getting some track over at Alpha. Maybe they can get it on time. They do, but is it too late? I don't know. The advantage is already heavily for Nova, almost 30 points lead, and continue to go stronger. It almost felt like Gallant Esports felt a little bit too comfortable while being on Bravo, and after that they just lost complete control over this game. Yaya now gonna be using this Sparrow and pushes towards the mid area of the map. 2 captures in place, not gonna be broken anywhere near this time. Nova, tremendous job done. First round is about to be over, and the lead is heavily for them.
Yo, this first half is devastating for Gallant Esports. I don't know if they're going to be able to recover from that. 37-75. That is literally half of what the guys over at Nova did. 75 points. The only thing that I can see happening here is they're not capped to getting as many points as they were here in the first half. Gallant Esports need to recover, and they need to do it quick. They can't afford any kind of blunders here in the second half. Nova just absolutely OP, and that is going to continue on. Neil picks up 2. Shark going to find 1, but Spy going to be dropped. Shark going to be dropped. Neil on a 3 spree. 15 kills for Nova. Neil absolutely OP. Starting the second half off strong. Going to hold that half mid control here with the Death Machine. We're going to see a B cap come through early, but now the guys over at Gallant going to capitalize on a bit of out of placement. We're going to see the same strategy early on here that Nova capitalized on. A and C split. B going to be in danger of being triple capped. Nova need to recover. Will they be able to recognize this push off the bat? It's not going to happen. A going to be pushed by Neil. He doesn't have any support, but doesn't need much. The B cap is going to go back in favor of the guys over at Gallant as they are controlling all of the mid side of the map, but don't have the players necessary to get the cap to come through. Do have a sentry gun. That sentry gun isn't going to be a factor, though. B still in favor of the guys over and over. AB caps in full effect here. About 70, maybe 60% for the B site. Need to get a push over there for Gallant.
Nova are now under control for the longest time. There's gonna be the cluster strike being used for Gallant Esports, but is it enough? I don't know. At this point, they are on a triple cap scenario. in order for them to win this game, the double cap that just took place is not enough. They gotta make sure that they go for the triple, and they better do it as soon as possible. Problem is that Nova has realized that, and all they are doing is defending Alpha. They are trying to make sure no one goes through. I do see that Onur is trying to do it, trying to go for a sneaky push through the money room. Not gonna work out, gets taken out, and Gallant Esports left and right all over the place trying to rotate towards Alpha, but Nova, they are in a point in the game. All they gotta do is defend that place. They don't even have to risk too much in order to win it all now.
I'm thinking that a double cap could definitely bring them back. I don't know if it'll give them the win, but
Really?
I do believe I see the double cap coming for the guys over at Nova on C. Danger right around the corner. C's cap. B is in potential for being capped. A going to be traded back. B going to be a triple cap for the guys over at Nova, but that might be the advantage that they needed to close it out. Nova looking fairly decent. If they can hold the B cap or C cap, they should be able to win this thing. I think we're in triple cap territory now. Absolutely, the Neil Goliath going to rain some devastation on Laundry, but it's going to be for a short amount of time, as I do see multiple players taking shots at him. He's at about 30% health. Going to be able to remain alive for the time being, but definitely in potential of being destroyed here. Hacker, a.k.a. Onur, is going to get caught lacking. Shark, 50% assist there. Neil sealing the deal here in game number 3. Nova gonna hand the first ever series loss to Gallant Esports in a massive domination on Raid. The triple cap must come through. It's not happening. Nova showing why they were the #1 team in the EU scene for the longest, prevail in dominant fashion. They take a 2-1 series lead and win. They earn the 15 points, handing Gallant their first ever loss in this season.
And what a way to do it. Like, Nova, you said it, showed them why they have been called the best of the best more than once. And here just proving to us how good they are. The game number 1 was so close to one another, but search and destroy heavily for Nova. Domination heavily for Nova Esports just yet again. This time, as I am looking at the scoreboard, I'm gonna notice that Yaya was the MVP. 24 kills, only dying 15 times, but everyone is gonna have really good numbers. Maybe Turu didn't have the best game of his life. I'm not even too sure like what could have been happening purely, because not only did he didn't get kills, but also wasn't getting killed too much. Probably was just trying to play for a different role by just rotating through the flags. As you can notice, he did get 8 captures for himself, but overall, tremendous job done for them. Taking that first victory off of the sports and in a dominant fashion, that's for sure.
Hell of a game 3 for Nova. Gallant, you saw it, man. It was just too much for them to handle. The scorecard reflects that 2 players lead before the kill cam is displayed. I don't know their stats. I don't even remember who it was. It looks like it was Onur and maybe... I can't even remember. I can't even try to remember.
Spike.
Man, I am just like...
It was Spike.
I'm absolutely blown away by that performance from Nova. Just an absolute devastation delivering, that double cap later on, the triple cap early, just set things off right. Phenomenally done, well played from Nova. I'm still at a loss for words. Wow.
I mean, at the end of the day, we were expecting for a good, entertaining series, and that's exactly what we got, right? Like, went all the way to game number 3. The first time this week, at least, so that's a thing. That was pretty nice, that's for sure.
That's the one. Game 3 definitely delivered. Nova Esports showing up and showing out, making sure that they are put back on that pedestal. They absolutely earned it. Just an absolute phenomenally played Game 3. I'm still blown away. I can't even find the words to put it in. I don't even know if we could even mention the next matchup, as I'm taking a look at the results from today so far. 2-0 fashion for the guys over at Stamina. 2-1 win over Gallant Esports for Nova. Well played Game 3 and Game 2 for them. that has massive impacts on the standings as we've taken a look at that as well. Stamina at the top, still reigning superior, only dropped one map this season, and they did not under-deliver on their performance against Qlash. 75 points for them, 60 for Nova Esports, and Gallant Esports sitting at third. Have a tie with Nova, but we just saw that tiebreaker going in favor of Nova Esports as they took the 2-1 lead. Anarchy, who are not playing today, sitting at 55. They'll be sitting at 55 come next week. Qlash, 40, still sitting exactly where they were at. And now we're taking a look at a next matchup, which should be one for, standings reflections as well. XOXO and Meseeks EU tied at 25. Should be an interesting one as we're going to get geared up for our next matchup. Go ahead and update that for me, Ronan. I still see Gallant and Nova in the mix. As we're going to get geared up for an intermission. What were you saying, Gil?
No. I was gonna say that if you think about it, now that Qlash lost 2-0, if either XOXO or Meseeks wins 2-0, they're gonna drop onto that not drop but go into that top 5 too. So even more reasons for them to give it all out.
Oh, absolutely. We're gonna get geared up for that matchup. Have the tiebreaker come through for battle over that 4th place spot. May not even go the distance. We'll see. As we're going to get geared up for this next matchup. Guys, don't go anywhere. I got to take a break after that. I am just lost for words after that series from Nova and Gallant. So, guys, bear with us as we're going to go to a short intermission. We shall be right back.
go!
And we are back with some more action. XOXO and Meseeks EU about to battle it out on a best-of-3 format. Gil, things are looking pretty competitive over here, right?
You're absolutely right. Pretty competitive so far today, and now is gonna be no exception. XOXO is gonna be fighting against Meseeks for potentially getting onto the top 5, which of course we all know is pretty serious deal in here.
Yes, it is. This is by far one of the best streams we've had to date. Gonna be action-packed for the remainder, as I do see both teams are in the lobby. Balance, Jim. Oh my god, do we have Jim in the mix? Hez, Denicio, and Fahim for Meseeks. Ooh, boy. Jim said he was done with Mobile Mayhem this season, and what do we got here? I'm so excited now. Fates, Nev, Genius, Derek's, and that looks like, is that Leader, the 5th player for the guys over at XOXO? Interesting. Best of 3. Yo, what do we have?
Well, for this one is going to be firing range hardpoint. Then we're gonna move on to standoff for S&D, search and destroy, and to top it all off with a third one of Summit domination. The banned maps are gonna be Crossfire from Meseeks and Hackney Yard from XOXO. The operators banned are gonna be Kinetic Shield for Meseeks and Sparrow for XOXO. Okay, that seems pretty interesting. The map rotation, it doesn't seem too bad, although I know how you don't necessarily like Summit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We'll allow it. We'll allow it as long as we don't see Crossfire, which I think Meseeks banned. The Hackney Yard getting banned was interesting in my opinion, but I mean, it is what it is. We're geared up for our first game to start off. As a matter of fact, I do believe we have comms to listen in for the guys over at XOXO. Meseeks, however, have opted not to do listen-ins, which is interesting. So, game number 1, hardpoint on firing range, as I do see Meseeks not going to have the advantage for spawns for this P1, P2 transition. We'll see how it pans out here. Will they be able to get the flip for that P2 setup, or will they be battling on the backside? We'll see here. Trailer control going to get pushed. Faint's going to have early advantage. He's going to have 2 pushing in. Hez just absolutely OP. Does find the first opening frag for the guys over at Meseeks.
Yeah, Hez was ready for that first fight with the shorty in hand. They are now going to be trying to translate that momentum, those kills, onto some points inside of the OVJ. They are going to have, I think it's balance inside of the objective, trying to stay alive for the longest time. Good start, going to be favoring the side of Meseeks for the first point. 30 seconds remaining, and they seem to be under control. Balance is receiving some shots through that wall, doesn't matter too much, continues to stay alive. And I gotta mention, I don't know if you noticed this about Balance using this diamond camo, but also using a different camo that changes the iron side a little bit. But I definitely feel like it helps a lot with the aim on this particular weapon.
Absolutely. Phenomenal P1 here for the guys over Meseeks EU. Balance picking up gems. Holger definitely going to be a dynamic duo for him. How long can we be able to stay alive? He does find a few shots on some of the XOXO players, and a 41-3 lead. Balance going to be in the objective, 43 seconds. Nev going to push for the contest. Balance wins those, and the advantage is early on and set inside for the guys over at Meseeks. Even though they didn't have the good spawns, they were able to get the flip and the advantage for P1 and P2 now. And it is 60 points and counting. Meseeks looking absolutely phenomenal off the rip.
I was still looking at Balance, and he sure was praying, and those prays worked so far. Phenomenal job. Maybe only 4 kills, but doing an outstanding performance by not allowing enemies inside of the OVJ. Almost 2 points done, but the lead for them is just tremendous in here. Balance finally gonna get taken down by Derek's. Derek's gets inside, gets some control, about 15 seconds remaining, and they also have to start thinking about the next rotation. They gotta be thinking about that trailer area in which Jim already got inside of, and they are gonna start defending Meseeks with a heavy lead. At this point, all they gotta do is make sure that every single point is giving them at least 20 or so points in here. They are the first to be there. They're gonna be dropping a few score streaks like that, sentry gun inside of it, a few smokes. They have 3 players inside, 2 outside of it, just preventing rotations and preventing any sort of surprises. It's working out marvelous for them. They continue to stay alive. Finally, they got enemies getting in, but it doesn't matter too much. The control for Meseeks seems outstanding.
Oh, outstanding indeed. This is a phenomenal start here. P3 no different than P2. Advantage still in favor of Meseeks, but XOXO finding a bit of objective time on a massive break here. 20 seconds left on the point. They'll be able to get a little bit off of it. Scrap time in the eyes of the guys over Meseeks, who have now got over that 100-point marker, 105 points and counting. We're going to see Genius leading the way in the objective, pulls out the Annihilator. We're going to see this P4 open up here in about 12 seconds, and now Genius only able to capitalize on 1 kill with the Annihilator. Massive drop there, but they do get the break that was much needed here on this P3 transition. P4, they're going to be on the outskirts, pushing in, finds 1. Genius just absolutely OP. Derek's going to be there. He also has a Predator missile as well as Genius, as I do see Genius pulling his out, finds Denicio, secures this P4 spawn site for now, but now we're going to see Meseeks on the push up. Rejection at its finest. Fahim going to win that one. Fahim only going to be able to take out 1 before he's traded. Jim off to a great start. Slowly dying down, though, as Meseeks have found themselves a massive break here in P4. They only need about 40 seconds.
They only need 40 seconds, but the side of XOXO are not making it easy. They are finally getting some traction in here. Actually, Marvel even got some control for an extra couple of seconds. And even though he died, Genius was there to help him out. For some reason, Genius got outside of the OVJ, which, you know, allowed Meseeks to potentially get a couple more points. And they don't need that, but we'll see what kind of strategy they are thinking of. And here I see Genius that got onto this snipe and is preventing Jim from getting on this top side himself. It seems like XOXO are preparing themselves for point number 1 reset, but they also gotta deal with him as he just got his Goliath.
We'll go ahead and bounce in the VCs of the guys over at XOXO, as they are going to allow us to do it, so we'll do the listening for them and see how they pan out here in P1.
Shit, I think he's one tower. Oh wait, where is he?
One bottom wood.
Listen, one of you come tunnel in from
No
next.
one look. Trailer. One shot, send back. Going. He's mid. Yo, go
This
next.
weekend,
Go,
this weekend.
Bottom team.
go next to the Goliath. Go next to the
Yeah.
Goliath.
T1.
Go next.
Listen, I need some help on
One
barrel.
shot mid. Go next.
Good night, gonna die.
Come on, go next. All next.
Where? To call out.
Truck is dead. Wanna see them? I'm overheated.
Go in the hill. This is what I'm saying, man. The Goliath is
One shot on site. Nice.
I still
Mid,
got-
mid, mid,
you like
two mid,
them?
To me, I'm low.
One shot dead.
One dead firing.
Bottom team.
And I'm getting one shot. Two.
Just watch barrel.
They all barrel.
Barrels.
Nice.
Mid.
No,
One more barrel.
barrels. He's gonna push.
Yeah, he's
One
pushing.
shot, one
That's nice, mother.
Tunnel.
Behind me.
Come on, push,
Three behind me. 4.
Is ours.
Barrel.
Push up.
Hardpoint contested.
All right, close game here in game number 1, best of 3 format. XOXO looking to extend this to a P3 rotation rather. And I gotta say, the comms were a little shaky at first, but we heard the Goliath one-shot utilization of it was massive. P3 trailer where we could see this thing all unwind. I'm seeing a plethora of Meseeks players in. They had a massive lead going into the P1 reset, but the guys over at XOXO don't give up. Will they be able to close it out here? Opening up advantage gonna be in favor of the guys over at Meseeks. They could close it out here. 4 seconds and counting, and game number 1 is going in favor of the guys over at Meseeks. 150 to 133. Hell of a hardpoint on firing range. I think you're muted there, Gil.
Sorry. But yeah, you got me. Yeah, I was basically saying that it was a phenomenal game for the two of them. I definitely think that XOXO got a better value off of that Goliath. Problem is, like we mentioned, the huge lead that Meseeks got onto the first 2 points of this game just translated onto the full transition for XOXO having to constantly try to come back on this game. They were really close to it. Like I mentioned, the Goliath was a big part of the reason why they got there, but Meseeks just kept their cool, kept on trying. They knew they only needed a few more seconds in, and that's why they rotated early onto that trailer, got the points they needed, and victory number 1 is for themselves. And I'm looking at the scoreboard in here. I want to mention the time for both Balance and Hess on this game.
Oh, absolutely phenomenal from Balance. Minute 45, we saw him wreak a few points uncontested on that P1 first time around. Has started off so strong in this hard point. Definitely led the team in that aspect, but Denisio, definitely the true story of the combination of OBJ as well as KD, 24 and 20 as he top frags. 3,600 points. On the opposite side of things, Derek's going 20 and 18, 3,600 points as well as Genius. Bro, a minute and 5 on the point. Came in clutch when needed, but, you know, their efforts are not going to be enough to take Meseeks out here in game number 1. They're going to have to redeem themselves here in the Search or Destroy as we're going to get geared up for our second game of this best of 3. Should be a spicy one. I was taking a look at the matchup. It's a standoff map for Search or Destroy. Should be an interesting one. Who has the advantage going into this thing? I don't think we're going to be flipping. I think the guys over at Meseeks are going to stay up top and XOXO at the bottom. So what are we going to be looking for here in game 1? Or game 2, rather, sorry.
Well, we've had actually standoff the 3 matches today. One of those was on Search and Destroy, the other one Hardpoint. Well, it's going to be Search and Destroy yet again, and we're going to have the side of XOXO having to think their initial strat. That's something I always like to capitalize on Search and Destroy. The fact that if you are on the offensive side, you got to make sure that you're taking that advantage, because at the end of the day, I truly believe that it gives you an advantage by just playing mad games constantly with your opponents, making sure that you got the early lead and then follow through with that. XOXO have that advantage for themselves. They're going to be attacking first. And if they want to take us to a game number 3, they got to make sure that this second game starts off in their way. But of course, Meseeks are not going to allow it so easily. And stand-ups particularly, it can be a bit of a payback for them if they defend smart. What I mean by that is if we see the side of XOXO pushing too hard and Meseeks just prevented that from happening successfully, they can just turn around pretty easily.
We'll see how it pans out here. We're going to get geared up for our Search and Destroy on standoff. Players are in the lobby. Players are ready. Absolutely love seeing Jim in the mix. Wasn't expecting him to make a Mobile Mayhem season comeback, but here we are. The roster change made last week. Didn't see him last week. Get to see him here today. Absolutely a stellar debut for him. As we're going to be looking to see if he snipes this, the Search and Destroy could be a difference maker. As I'm taking a look at him, he does have a DLQ in hand. A little bit of a nostalgic feel, in my opinion. XOXO, this is your opportunity. Will we see a Game 3 here? Should be interesting.
Should be interesting indeed. Gene with this DLQ. Gonna try to prevent enemies from rotating through that statue area. Not gonna work out. Misses his shot. Fortunately enough for him, his allies did get the first blood. Jim gets taken out, so does Hess and Balance. That was a good push for the side of XOXO. Now Vinicio trying to answer back by getting that first blood onto his enemy. Fahim ends up dying to Genius. That means that this is going to be a 1v3. Vinicio connects that first shot, but it was only a hit marker. Takes out the shorty and picks up the kill. But Genius once more going to take another kill for himself and pick up the round for XOXO. Genius had a phenomenal performance. 3 kills for him are going to allow the XOXO roster to take first round for them.
Of course, Genius going to pick up 3 in the first. He wants this Game 3 like anybody else. Stellar performance from XOXO. Nev going to drop early. Again, Balance, a tyrant so far. 2 kills in this round alone. All the way up in top grannies. Leader trying to contest. Leader not going to fall for the bait. Is going to fall back. Genius on the flank. Comes through the bottom side. Denicio might have escaped for now, but the shots are going to rain in. Oh my god. Does find the connection there as he drops one. Fades in the background. Finds Fahim. Fahim, not really much of a factor here in the Search and Destroy so far. Was expecting him to pop off. Oh my god, Jim with the shorty. Just absolutely flawless. Genius does catch him on the reload or the swap of weapons. Genius now in a 1v2. He has Hez and Balance to deal with. Bomb is down. Hez. Oh my god, I thought Hez was about to get turned on. Up. He was in the staircase. He was looking down.
To look away, right?
I think he was, dude. I think that was like that little moment where you stop paying attention for 1 second and it could have gone completely wrong. But it did go in his favor. 1-for-1 now as we are all tied up.
Yeah, good job by Hess. I think we should give him a little bit of screen time. He's going to be using this AS bow to go... thinking about going to the gas station. Balance got taken out with a sniper. Now, Hess has 2 players inside. Gonna spot the first one. Doesn't really get a single shot onto him. Jim gets to get a revenge frag. Denicio gets a kill onto Derek's as well. Now, Hess trying to go for Marvel, but Marvel gets the better off of that trade, making it a 3 versus 3. The bomb carrier is Marvel, and with his MX-9, seems like he is going to be rotating with his team towards this A-bomb. There's going to be 3 players in. There's 1 player sort of defending. That is Fahim. Fahim is shooting through the wall right now. He did get a couple hit markers. Didn't work out that well. But Genius trying to go for the aggressive push. Not going to work out. Fahim gets that kill. The bomb is planted. But with a tremendous kill for Jim. That is now a 1v3. Neve has to defend against 3 angry players from Meseeks.
Oh.
Tries to go for it. But Jim gets on top of that tractor and gets the kill. The bomb is going to be defused, and the lead now swaps back to Meseeks 2-1.
Very well played from Meseeks. Jim in particular picked up 3 to close out that round. Hell of a performance so far for both teams, but 5-2 KD for Jim, 4-2 for Denicio, who top fragged last game for Meseeks. On the opposite side of things, 5-2 for Genius, who got taken out a little earlier than expected. Definitely an impactful death for the guys over at XOXO. They're leaning on him to perform all the way up. And so far, he has not under-delivered. He's going to need a little bit of support from Nev And Feints usually one of those players who, when are on, just absolutely cannot be turned off. We're going to see the next round start off in a little bit of a conservative push, but that is not going to stop Balance, who is trying to get some KRM shots to land. He is going to get pushed. Marvelito, a.k.a. Leader, finds one, but Jim on the refrag. Feints drops Fahim in the background. Feints, player I was looking for to step up, finally does. Massive opening frag for both teams, but a 2-1 trade as Leader drops. Hez drops as well, making a 1-for-3 as the 4v2 is going to ensue. Nev has yet to make a move on the site. Denicio in a compromising position. Could be out of position here if he extends out. Nev going to be caught in mid. Nev down. That's huge. Bombs down. 2v3 scenario. Fates trying to get the refrag. Make that a 2-for-2. How did Derek's drop there?
Ooh, unfortunately for them, Genius find that frag onto Denicio. Now Jim in a 1v2 situation takes out the shorty but misses both shots. Genius once more having that key role for XOXO, stealing that round for the team, making it even once again. 8 kills total. At least 2 kills on each round for Genius. Phenomenal job done by him. He is being the key player without a doubt on the first 2 round victories for the side of XOXO. Leader got taken out. Neve got taken out from a nade from Mayhem. Feints gets a kill into Balance, and so does Genius by killing Jim. They are trying to even things out, but Denicio takes the kill into Genius once more. Feints is alone, and I almost feel like Genius, if he gets taken out, the odds of XOXO get significantly reduced for winning a round, and even more so when you got a 1v3 for Feints. And even more so if you think about the fact that the bomb is in the middle of the map, completely under no control from the XOXO player Feints, using this DLQ, thinking about rotating for that bomb, but has to be cautious. Meseeks are around that area, so it will be tough. He just got shot through the wall?
Yeah, he did. I think Fahim was spotting him on the top of the statue tank.
Oh, okay.
Gets a few jump shots, pushes Feints back. He's only got about 50 seconds left. Still plenty of time to make something happen. Denicio up top of Warehouse is going to hear the warning shot from Feints as the rotation comes through. This 1v1 isolation could be massive. Denicio's going to drop one shot in. Is hella weak, and now the push comes from Meseeks. No, they're going to hold back. Interesting. I was expecting them to all converge on this one player's rotation. Hez says, I got you, and Courtyard is secure. 3-2 lead as we flip sides. Meseeks on top so far. 1-0 in the series. Could make it a 2-0 if XOXO can't find their grip here on the defense.
So far, the advantage is, of course, for Meseeks 3-2. They are now under control of the bomb. They're going to be, at least Balance seems to be rotating towards the A-bomb quite aggressively. He is also using a shotgun. Balance using this KRM, moving on to the bomb, spots the first enemy, tries to be aggressive, going for him, but through the side there was Nev taking that kill with a nade. That is tremendous for the side of XOXO, but the amount of players on each side, it remains the same for each. 3-4-3. 2 kills have been taken. Jim with a DLQ trying to shoot through the wall. Denicio with that nade takes a kill. Jim gets another one with a shorty. Now with a sniper thinking about what to do. For a second he wanted to be aggressive, but then realized that it was a better opportunity for them to plant the bomb. That's exactly what they're doing. Feints is once more in a 1v3. Trying to keep this tractor area under control, but that doesn't matter too much. That only leads 35 seconds for you to react back. He's maybe trying to potentially get a shoot through the wall, but even if you do, there's a lot more to lose because of how Meseeks is positioning right now. There's one player behind that tank, that's Jim. Jim is gonna go for Feints. Feints didn't even have a clue that Jim was there. Jim picks the kill, and that's a 4-2 lead for Meseeks, another one for them.
We saw the 1v3 earlier on the last attacking side for XOXO. It didn't pan out for Feints. Didn't pan out that last round. Just not great timing for the guys over at XOXO as they drop players left and right. Meseeks, however, on the other hand, looking pretty decent. As I say that, as long as Genius is alive, there's no shot that they lose a round. As a matter of fact, every round that he has dropped, which has been 4, Genius drops. So put two and two together. Maybe Genius falls back and plays a bit passive. As I say that, Jim actually going to take down one and feints to push towards his A site, not safe. Balance down to the last player for Meseeks. He's on the full-on flank. Isn't going to be spotted off top blue, but should anticipate two players on the A side. Effective Nev, one shot. Nev not going to drop. Leader going to get some shots in. Nev going to get the finish. Well executed around there for XOXO. Much needed one. Cannot let these guys over at Meseeks EU get to a match point situation. They get that much closer. It gets a lot more, you know, it gets a little bit more difficult to clutch up. Gets a little bit more difficult. Gets into your minds of your opponents. Now this 4-3 advantage still in favor of Meseeks. Getting a little closer. Bridging that gap. The push comes in. Nev, who has not been a factor so far in this series, has been the biggest in this search and destroy this round in particular. Finds 3, has 7 on board. Jim's in danger. It's a 1v5. And XOXO coming out the gate swinging here in round number 8.
Yeah, Darks just gets through the side. They knew where he was. They just needed to make the push. Derek's, what was it, Derek's? I think...
it was Derek's, yeah.
It was Derek's, yeah, with that shorty. Picks out that last kill. Perfect round for the side of XOXO to even things out. You said it yourself. They had to make sure that Meseeks was not on a match point. Well, they are certainly not. And in here, let's see what the start of the run is going to be as Denisio picks up the first kill for the team. That is huge for them. It hasn't worked out that well when they are attacking, but finally is also Jim takes another kill. Jim through the through the wall, through that fence, trying to get another kill. Not working so far, but his ally Balance was there to help him out. Balance gets the kill. Now Jim can have the opportunity to plant that bomb. Balance had the opportunity to do so. And this is now a 1v5 again, but this time is in favor of Meseeks. The bomb is down, feints is alone, and he gets taken down by Denisio. That's a 5-4, and now once again XOXO have to play for their lives in this match.
Match point here for Meseeks EU, looking to make a 2-0 clean sweep here of the XOXO crew, who still have a little bit of life in them. Made the comment about Genius being the biggest factor of this search and destroy matchup. We saw Nev step up as well. Gonna need to see a collective performance here, as not all players are in sync in this series so far. Looking at the sides of Meseeks, Denisio 11-5, 13-6 for Jim. This is an absolutely outstanding debut performance for him, as he is double positive in the search. Try to make this push up towards A. Spots Nev on the tractor, is gonna force back, and now the positions are changing. Genius going to be on the cubby site. This is danger for Meseeks if they push in and think it's safe. Doesn't matter. Jim opening the floodgates. Clears off A. Going to force the opponents back, and Genius down. Huge implications here. Derek's picking up the slack. Finds one in Hez. And the bomb is planted. 42 seconds on the clock. XOXO need to respond quickly. They need to make this push ASAP. They need to find an opening frag. Feints. Does that. Does take down Balance. That's massive. The push towards barrels is going to happen. Denisio finds one. But Nev and Feints are going to tag team up, and it is going to be Denisio left on his own. Feints. Big shots. We're going to a round 11. This is getting intense. Will we see a game 3? It's going to be on the backs of the guys over at XOXO's performance in this next round.
We are so close to doing it. I thought that Meseeks could have got that one, but a collective push from XOXO worked perfectly for them. Getting another round. This is round 11. 5-5. No more second chances for XOXO. If they want to go to a game 3, they better get this round. They better start off cool as well, because let's be reminded, we are switching sides once again. I am looking at Derek's is trying to be aggressive. Doesn't work out at all. He gets taken down, and with him, the bomb is on the ground. That could be heavily problematic for the side of XOXO. That's why Leader try to go for it. Picks it up safely. Fortunately enough for Leader continues to be alive, but the timer continues to go down. The more that time passes, the better it is for Meseeks in here.
It is indeed. Now, bombs collected. Leader trying to get this bomb safely to either site. Nothing to work with as Meseeks playing it as conservative as possible. Denisio, 2 on this round alone. 15 in the game. Opening up two big frags here in this 11th round. Nev and Marvelito, actually Leader, gonna be picking up some big frags, but Leader's not safe on the rotations. Now it is a 2v2. Jim and Denicio, Nev, and Genius. Bomb is down. I don't think they realize it. A is where exactly the last two players are at. They're going to be making the rotations over to the back alley where the bomb was dropped. Leader collected it smoothly, but is going to be dropped outside. So the 1v1s are going to come through. 2-for-1s now as Denicio is getting circled. I don't know if Jim's getting the information. It doesn't matter. Denicio finds one. And I think
17 kills.
He's at 17 freaking kills. Nev picks up the bomb. Was back alley. I think he's got the information he needs. The shots are going to come in. Denicio's out. Nev, Jim, 1v1. Heat is on the push from Jim. Dead silence OP, absolutely!
Oh my god.
Jim, 15 kills in the search and destroy. Hell of a performance from Meseeks and XOXO. Meseeks able to edge out XO 2-0, earning those 20 points to be in that top 5 spot.
Hello? I think I'm lagging.
We are here.
Okay. Whew. I thought I got disconnected again, but phenomenal performance for both of them. It was so close. Round 11. I cannot believe how much control there was for both Denicio and Jim, making a phenomenal, outstanding performance for the side of Meseeks and closing this match up in a 2-0 matter. What a way for them to win this. And I was talking about it earlier. It seems like they have now overthrown the side of Qlash in the overall standings, right?
Yeah, they did. As a matter of fact, they are going to be moving into that top 5 spot. But I got to take a look at these stats real quick, bro. These are just massive. Denicio and Jim combining for 32 kills.
32,
Statistically speaking, they should not have won that. Balance and Hez dropping 3. I can understand when Jim and Denicio are on, there's really not a way for you to contribute when these guys are just big boy carrying.
And Balance in chat, he's like hard carried.
Hard carried. Balance, get hard carried, bro. I mean that all in fun, bro. Denicio, standout performance from him. Standout performance from Jim. They clutched a 2v2. Got a little spicy at one point, but Denicio kept his cool. Jim got that last kill. Absolutely massive. What a way to end that series. I was expecting this to go to a game 3. And I'm lying. I'd be lying right now if I said it was going to be a 2-0 for Meseeks. I was expecting this to be a 2-1 in favor of XOXO. I was proven wrong. GG's to Meseeks, though, as they do take that 2-0 lead. Very unexpectedly, but man, what a way to see that series go. As we're taking a look at the standings, as we were just talking about that top 5 slot, it has changed. That's going to be Meseeks now with 45 points. They're going to be on top as Qlash was not able to take 5 from the guys over at Stamina. Stamina probably looking at their peak right now. They are just absolutely demolishing teams. Should be interesting to see how they end the season. But right now they're looking good at the top still as we're getting geared up for our next matchup. We're going to take a look at the results as we have already done so today, but just in case you guys haven't had a chance to check in, or you're just now joining us, Stamina 2-0 over Qlash. Nova Esports, a hell of a best of 3 against Gallant. Nova take the dub 2-1. Gallant still earned 5, but not enough to stay in that top spot. Meseeks 2-0 over XOXO. That leaves us with Noxious Blood and Dark Pirates, guys. We've got that and more coming up. Do not go anywhere. We're going to take a short intermission. We'll be right back with the action. Now for our last series of the day, Noxious Blood and Dark Pirates. Bottom of the barrel right now, looking to see who's going to step up and put some points on the board. Obviously, we looked at the standings earlier, and Noxious Blood was way down there. I don't think they had a single one. Dark Pirates with 5 on the backs of taking one map away from Anarchy, which we will say was an even, fairly one matchup, but it was not one where Anarchy played their best, to say the least. Now it's going to be an opportunity for them to square off against a more realistic opponent, in my opinion. But nonetheless, should be eventful as we're going to get geared up. Taking a look at the best of 3. Gil, what do we have on deck?
For this best of 3, oh Jesus, everything changed. Okay, we're gonna have Hardpoint on Summit, moving on to Search and Destroy Raid, and Domination on Takeoff. The maps banned are gonna be from Noxious Blood, Hackney Yard, and from Dark Pirates is going to be Crossfire. The operators banned are Kinetic Shield for Noxious Blood and Sparrow for the Pirates.
There we have it. We've got the best of 3. We got confirmation to join VCs for both teams. If it goes the distance, we'll be able to get those VCs in for both teams. But without further ado, I think everyone's ready to go. Let's go ahead and dive in. I'm taking a look at the statistics. Everything that I'm seeing is pointing in favor of Dark Pirates, but I cannot sleep on this Noxious Blood roster. As a matter of fact, they have proven in qualifiers to be a team that you can't really overlook. Granted, they don't have any points on the board. Doesn't mean anything. This is an opportunity for them to fight in a best-of-3 format against an opponent who I will continue to say is more of a realistic best-of-3. You look a little further up, and it's the standings are exactly where they should be for a reason. Stamina up top, probably one of the best teams in EU right now. Nova Esports showing why they were #1 for so long today. Gallant Esports has been just a massive team to deal with on a regular basis. And then you got the reigning champs from Mobile Mayhem last season, then in Anarchy right there, the top 4 spots. Top 6 are hands down like some of the best teams I've yet to see in EU. Now we're going to jump into our first game. Noxious Blood, Dark Pirates. Who are you rolling with, Gil?
For this one particularly, I think we can get a loot, for example, on Candle. If I'm not mistaken, the day before yesterday, he definitely had a solid performance for himself. In here, he's gonna get the initial kill for the team. Then 2 people died on their own. I don't know what. I'm not too sure what could have happened over there. But yeah, initial fight, first hardpoint, not too much to say. Both of them are gonna be fighting for any sort of control. Gandalf in here gets taken down. And although they haven't been able to get too much points, talking about kills, the side of I think this is Noxious Blood on the red side. Yes, Noxious Blood. A good amount of kills for themselves. They are winning most of these 1v1 interactions.
You're right indeed. As I was getting clarification from those deaths, they look kind of bizarre, but again, can't really make a cause of it if I wasn't seeing it. I just saw the back end of it. We'll see P1 come through. Zeus Gaming try to win this gunfight to maintain spawn sites. 30-3 lead. Zeus trying to maintain spawn sites is going to be taken down. Morrow just 2 OP, and that is P2 opening up, and the advantage going right back in favor of Nokia and Apollo's teams. They are making the rotations over to P3 early, trying to maintain these spawns very well for them. Massive advantage here in P2.
Massive advantage indeed, and they continue to be under control. That is Morrow with this MX9. I think I'm lagging out again.
And I think we have the scorecards wrong or the teams actually wrong. Noxious Blood is on the blue or on the red, and there we go. Dark Pirates on the blue. Noxious Blood coming out the gates heavy here in the first point and P2, as we do see the transition come through. Catwalk's not safe. Backside spawns for P3 are secured. Noxious Blood looking to continue on with this lead, looking to get on board with a few points of their own. Yato and, oh my god, Zeus get laced. Ajax picks up a massive 2-piece. That should secure spawns for P3 as they are looking pretty dominant. Very well done. Ajax on 10. He is going to get dropped, but spawns for the guys over at Dark Pirates not secure. Noxious Blood do have the advantage. They do have the lead. They are going to continue on with it. Candoff 1v1 against Apollo, who found one of what looked like, couldn't tell who it was, but not going to matter. Candoff is going to come through on the backside, though, and is a factor, and the retake comes through early. 30 seconds left. Dark Pirates looking to capitalize on a massive retake and very well do it here. Yato catches one lacking, and Device not able to utilize that death machine as well as he wanted to, but not going to make a difference as the spawns have been made for P4 transitions. The backside of Plow should be an interesting one here as Apollo is anchoring as well as Nokia. They want these spawns. They want this dub. They could very well do it on the backs of a great P4 rotation.
And as they are getting there, Apollo with his MX-9 try to make a defense, preventing enemies from rotating in. Problem is that he can only hold so much, ends up dying at the end. His teammates lose complete control over this hill, and he's now under the side of Dark Pirates. That's a good start, a good hold of the initial moments of this point. I see that Candoff just got a 4-piece for himself in total, and continues to go on to rolling for the enemies, going left and right, getting kill after kill. Finally gets taken down by Device and Nokia getting inside of the hill, regaining control once more over this hard point. It's a back and forth, but at the end of the day, the advantage continues to be favoring the side of Noxious Blood.
Yep, we're going to go ahead and get a chance to listen in to the guys over at Dark Pirates as they had a massive P4 rotation, got cut shy. We're going to see how they bounce back in their listen-ins.
Sí, uno en nieve, necesito apoyo.
Ah, desde C, salve no sé.
No, otro más, uno más.
Se top. Voy a saltar por ventana,
Ventana muerto.
Rata, Zeus.
Dos, otro más. Recargando.
Nada.
Miro arriba.
Uno cárcel.
Arriba. Salí. Descansa, aquí es otro. Necesitamos a alguien descubriendo este camino, tío.
Bueno, me pongo.
Escaleras desde para que mire todo.
No, rata todo.
Nada, tío, desde atrás.
Muerto.
Va, hay que entrar,
Medio.
Otro más, jaula.
Setup.
Sí, uno main.
Conector.
Aunque sea disputar puntos. Uno C.
Vamos siguiente.
Hell of a comeback so far, the guys over at Dark Pirates. Looking to stay alive here in this Hardpoint Summit. Looking fairly well now after the recovery from P4 to P1. Gil, what did you hear on those comms? And Gil might be muted. He is. There we go. It's okay. That is quite all right. We're going to get geared up here for this P2 transition. 12 seconds in. Noxious Blood looking fairly decent. Looking to make their case here in Game 1. Have been playing very well. Got a little bit of a reality check in that P4, P1 rotation. Did pan out as well as they had expected, but nonetheless, up to the occasion here. Coming down to the wire, about 12 seconds left, and this is looking like it might be a game ender here on P2. Don't see too many of these happen, but when they do, it's because the team that is about to close it out has been dominant the entire game. That is the case here. 2 seconds are remaining. Yato for the contest. Yato taken down. Game number 1 going in favor of the guys over at Noxious Blood. Hell of a game for them to start off with. Hell of a way to close it out, as they will be looking for a 2-0 potential here in this best-of-3 format. Dark Pirates need to bring their A-game here in this Search or Destroy.
It's a draw. Stand down.
Taking a look at the scorecards here. Minute 18 on the hill for Moro. 27 and 21. 2 minutes on the point for Device. That is by far the best objective time I've seen all season. Also goes 28 and 18 to complement the OBJ time. 25 and 17 from Ajax. Only 18 seconds on the hill. Taking a look at it from the guys over at Dark Pirates. 20 and 24. 46 seconds on the point. Not going to cut it. You got to win those gunfights. They got to be geared towards the objective, and that was just not the case for them. As a matter of fact, the rotation over from P4 to P1 was on point, but let's be realistic about it. They didn't have a dog in the fight until that P4 rotation. It was a tough one. Fought well by them, but Noxious Blood just coming in hot. Could close this thing out onto Search and Destroy as we're going to get geared up for it. I think we may have lost Gil. We can still see him.
I think I'm back.
Oh, there we go.
Yes.
Camera's a little shaky. Let me see if I can just refresh this puppy.
All right. Hello.
There we go.
All right. Yeah, some problems, some issues that I had, but you were talking about the fact the kill problem for Dark Pirates was sort of obvious, right? If you are losing most of those interactions, even if you are getting a good control over the OVJ, if you are instantly getting taken out of it, you're gonna struggle. And well, Noxious Blood was able to capitalize on those mistakes.
They were indeed. How were the call-outs for Dark Pirates? I know that they were speaking Spanish. I'm not fluent. You are.
I'm lagging.
I could hear you. That's okay. We might have lost Gil again. You see the frustration. It's okay, buddy. We're good. We're gonna move on. Game number 2, ready to rock and roll. We are gonna see a sub in for the guys over at Noxious Blood. That is going to be 10 coming in for a player. Not 100% sure who was the player he subbed in for. For the guys over at Dark Pirates, they're going to keep their same starting 5. Smoke, Yato, Zeus, JB, and Candoff. Need to find a Search and Destroy win here on this raid map, and it's going to be difficult. Saul Morrow in his performance on Tuesday wasn't as expected as I had built up the hype on Tuesday, and the Search and Destroy firing range from Meseeks was just too OP. As a matter of fact, they were able to gain 20 points off of it. They are going to get geared up for this best of 3 to come to a potential conclusion. Granted, Dark Pirates don't come out the gate swinging. They're going to be on the attacking side early, as we are going to be geared up for this next matchup to come through. We are good to go if you are, Ronan. We can go ahead and fire that puppy up. Ronan is actually on a VC, that stuff. All right, bear with us as... Oh, yep, there we go. We good?
Yeah, I just randomly cannot join Discord anymore. I think you guys, watching the stream, I think you guys were able to see me. That's funny. But yeah, Discord just not cooperating too much. I don't know. Let's just move on.
Yeah, there we go. I've been there, done that, know how that is. Internet issues are a continuous problem in the Verdict household. As a matter of fact, Verdict's trying to look for a better internet provider, and it's slim pickings where I'm at. So, Nokia subs out for Kiri, who is the player named 10, as Nokia was a staple piece in the hardpoint. Not going to be a factor here in the Search and Destroy, as we're going to get geared up for our second game. I'm ready to go whenever you are. There we go. Players are ready. 10, ready up, Kiri. There we go. Game number 2. Noxious Blood looking to take this in a 2-0 fashion. Could very well do it here on this Search and Destroy raid. I'm going to be looking for my guy Morrow to put us on for this first beginning of the game.
Yeah, absolutely. And for that, let me check what weapon he's going to be using to begin with. Seems like going to be using that DLQ. So a good weapon for him to try to get a good defense off of this court. He's going to immediately go there, throw that trophy system. But problem is that through the smoke, you can't see too much. Yato was able to get a kill with a nade through that smoke without even realizing that he was there. And pretty unfortunate the fact that he did through that trophy system, but couldn't actually defend himself with it.
Yep, super unfortunate timing. COD timing at its best. We got a 4-3 man advantage in favor of Dark Pirates, looking to take us to a game 3. Stout start so far. Ajax on the rotation in. Pool bar is not safe. Smoke down. Pool steps is evacuated and is taken down. JB loses that. Ajax putting on early here, but the 1-for-1 split for both players from Noxious Blood not looking like they might be able to capitalize on a pinch method, as I do see Ajax going to be chilling back in the spawn site. Zeus not wasting any time. Going to go ahead and get this bomb plant down. 10 up top could be a factor, but Zeus pushing in. Not expecting anybody to be home. He was wrong, and now Yato going to be caught on the flank. Ajax going to get some sweet BM. And we're going to see this bomb defuse. 10 going to go ahead and get it done, and that's going to be round 1. Hell of a search and destroy start off for the guys over at Noxious Blood.
Nice work.
Yeah, definitely a good start to take that point for yourself. And when you're trying to close it out even on a 2-0, it's even better. In here, you said it yourself, the side of Dark Prize just couldn't properly defend those angles, ended up dying, although they had the some sort of advantage when they planted that bomb. They quickly lost back control. This time around, they're rotating towards that A bomb, trying to be going through that pool. Not working out as expected. Moro getting a kill into Candle, and JV is also taking out. Moro gets some revenge, but immediately Ajax gets yet another kill, leaving Dark Pirates with 2 final Pirates in here. That's Zeus and Yato. Yato in the middle of a 1v1 fight has to get the help of Zeus to continue to be alive, and this turns out to be now a 3 versus 2. But only 2 players for Dark Pirates. They want to retreat back and just wait to rethink what they want to do in this round.
Yep, going to collect themselves, revamp, maybe try for a B push. I'm not necessarily in favor of that. Saw what happened last round. Wasn't the move even when the 1-for-1 splits. But they do have a free push towards the site now. They got to capitalize on... Maybe they flush their opponents from the back. Maybe if Zeus and Yato play aggressive a little bit towards that laundry site, clear off one player, could very well be a factor. Maybe even push all the way through to the A side effectively. Now, 10 is the player who's in kitchen. He has been pretty dominant so far in the search. Has 3 kills on board off the first 2 rounds. Bomb's going to go down, and I'm not questioning it, but it is definitely an interesting one. A free plan indeed. Now the 3v2 retake is going to come through. 10 going to make it rain a little bit. Yato going to try and hold top laundry. Does push back in. Zeus on this rock side, trying to prevent the rotations from mid. Ajax is right here. Ajax doesn't peek that corner initially. Doesn't matter. As Yato drops, Zeus going to be left at a 1v3. Very, very demanding. 1 goes down. Apollo taking some shots. Ajax and Apollo looking to converge. Going to catch Zeus out. And that is going to be another round in favor of Noxious Blood. 8 seconds left to spare. Plenty of time to get this defused. Apollo going to go ahead and clutch it up. And that is going to be 2 rounds in a row going in favor of the guys over at Noxious Blood.
Yeah, Zeus and Yato just trying to properly close this one up. They almost did it. The time was definitely running low for the side of Noxious Blood, but at the end of the day, they were able to do it before time was out, before that bomb exploded. And I think one of the main issues is that Yato was almost getting a kill off of that interaction. Only got a hit marker, eventually got taken out, and then being in a 1v3 is just so tough, and even more so if your enemies know where you're at. This time around, Dark Pirates immediately push for that A-bomb. They are gonna get it down. They are gonna be now pressuring their opponents to make a move themselves, and at the same time trying to defend it properly. It's still a 5v5, so they better make sure that they get an initial advantage. They do by JB getting a kill. Problem is that there's people dying all over the place. It was a 5v5 in like 4 seconds ago. Now it's a 3 versus 2. Players advantage in favor of Dark Pirates, but 10 is going to even that number out. Now 10 is going to be trying to go for that kill, barely getting it in here. His ally ended up dying. He is now left alone, only so much time left. He thought about defusing the bomb, and that's exactly what Zeus was having in consideration. He either got killed himself, or the bomb was gonna be trying to be defused, but there was not enough time for both. Zeus gets the kill, gonna finally make a point for Dark Pirates.
Yeah, Zeus did the full-on flank. As a matter of fact, I was questioning it at first, but the way that that one player held his on in Cubby, took down 1, and 10 was able to pick up the refrag. Hell of a play from Zeus, clutching up a much-needed round. Can't flip sides if you're down 5-0. Now, the worst that could be is a 4-1, and still don't want to be in that kind of predicament. We're going to see the A bomb plant absolutely pushed up in perfect time to get the free plant. There has not been a round till that round that Noxious Blood have even given them anything for A. As a matter of fact, they always have 2 or 3 players there to control it. As a matter of fact, we've got one in pull bar, which is Moro playing aggressive. Gonna spot a few, gonna get taken down. Yato opening the floodgates towards this A push, clearing sights for pull steps. Good. The top money room actually going to be held by multiples. Apollo pushes out. Device all the way up in the spawn. Candov finds one massive. 4 for 4. Make that a 4v3. 3v3 now as JB finds one. And it is getting heated here. Apollo going to be left on his own in a 1v3 scenario. Yato with the wall bangs. Down. Apollo now in a 1v2. Much doable. Bombs down. The push going to come in from JB and Smoked. And this might be an ample opportunity for Apollo to reposition. He does recognize that and falls back. Smoke going to be playing for the push up. Is going to give away his location, but is going to be able to escape. Bomb is picked up. Bomb is going to get planted. 20 seconds left. Plenty of time. Apollo trying to push up and regain a little bit of traction. Does spot Smoke on the bomb plant, but doesn't hit the shots. Smoke does. We are all tied up.
It's not over yet. Ready up.
Yeah, that head glitch behind the bomb was definitely better for Smoke, doing a tremendous job by planting the bomb, putting pressure on the opponent, then getting the kill himself to even things out. This is the final round where we're going to see Dark Pirates being on the aggressive role, and it seems like the plan hasn't changed. They are all going to be pushing towards the A bomb. They're all going there through the smoke. Zeus is thinking about doing it, but at the same time trying to be cautious. Candov gets the initial kill. That is huge for the team. Problem is that he got sniped by 10. This sub player for the side of Noxious Blood definitely paying off heavily in this game. 80 kills total for 10.
Yeah, we saw the sub in for Nokia pan out well so far. 8 kills on board, holding down the A side effectively. Finds shot zone 1. A hit marker feels bad. 3 players are now going to push in. Sight's not clear. Yato says, I will take it there. Ajax up top to contest. Bombs down. He gets a jump shot. Massive there. 3v3. 2 for 2 trades. Make that a 2 for 3. As Device picking up one in the background. Device. Oh my god, Yato. What was that, bro? Gets the call out. Gets the shot to land. Very well executed. Bombs in the hands of Smoked. We saw the play last round. He played the bomb head glitch very well. We're going to see a similar one, no, but it is going to be on the opposite side of the bomb. Apollo up top. Ajax. Sniper perch. Going to push for the pinch. Going to need some good coordination on this one. A lot of faith in your players here if you make this rotation in. Yato has been perfect so far this round. Yato going to be taking shots from both sides. Yato drops Smoke. Now in a 1v2. Finds one. The shots are not going to land. Ajax is going to clutch it up. They are going to have the advantage going into the second half of the search. 3-2 for Noxious Blood. Could close it out. Only need about 3 more rounds.
Phenomenal job for Noxious Blood. The 2 of them realized that they were in opposite ends. Apollo went in first. He distracted the enemies so Ajax could get a kill. After that, he was able to clutch it up. Well executed for them. A 3 versus 2 advantage. Went for the team that was defending, and now that they are on the offensive role, let's see what they're up to. Moro is the one carrying the bomb and going through the middle of the map. He's carrying this DLQ, not really trying to be aggressive, just maybe trying to collapse onto an opponent who was unsuspected of his presence. So far, no one's gonna be dropped.
No drops indeed.
Still 5v5, although I do see Candle being a little bit aggressive. What's up?
Oh no, I thought you had dropped out again. I literally heard you back in and out, but I think that was just reconnection issues. Okay. Nonetheless, minute and 16 on the clock. Well played so far from both teams. Candov in a bit of a... My god, he is very aggressive. Ajax spots him up top. Not going to give him anything to work with, just the information. But I got to say, the hold on A, not there. I guess Candov's going to be the player who decides if anybody passes. Not seeing anything that he liked there, so not going to give any call-outs. We're going to see the full push to B. Very interesting for both teams 4-man in. Yato gets opening blood. That's massive. Yato gonna push up for the
Enemy contact.
top laundry control. Hey. Come on now. I'm sorry. Puffs were just loud as could be. Bomb's gonna be pushed. Yato gonna get one lack and 10 drop.
The bomb has been planted.
Moro plants the bomb, and now this is still 40 seconds remaining for the side of Dark Pirates to defuse this bomb. With the bright side that they are with the lead of kills. Now everybody's dead on the opposing side. The bomb is going to be defused by none other than Gandalf. That is going to even those numbers out again. But you got to question yourself, what's up with the fact that Yato is probably the player that has had the final say onto if the team wins the round or not. Because if he gets taken out, it feels too tough for Dark Pirates to do it.
Very well played round for the guys over at Dark Pirates, looking to extend this series to a Game 3. Gonna have a full 5-man push through the pool site. That's gonna be 10 on the push. Up, JB finds one. Ajax on the trade. 1 for 1. That's gonna open up the A bomb site. But JB up top, definitely gonna be a problem if he is not spotted. Apollo gonna push up, does not get there in time, but Smoke does. Moro drops. 2 for 1 trades. Zeus gonna be caught pushing through kitchen. Yato still here on top of laundry. JB gonna be able to push in. Does decide not to go through it altogether. Apollo still inside money room could be the issue. 10 collects the bomb. 10 trying to get this bomb plant down could very well do it. Apollo is going to be the difference maker. If he can make sure he can find one before this bomb goes down, to be crucial. But bomb goes down regardless. JB firing. Not going to get anything to land up top. Good execution from the Noxious Blood roster. Oh my god, Yato, how are you not getting that guy? Doesn't matter. JB gets the kill. Smoke comes through to clean it up. Smoke gets the defuse. We're going to be moving on to the next round. 4-3 advantage going over to the guys over at Dark Pirates, who have a bit of hope in this Search or Destroy match to extend us to a Game 3 scenario.
That's absolutely right. Finally, the advantage is on favor of Dark Pirates. They so much needed this, but they are not over yet. They still need to win 2 more rounds if they want to take us to a game number 3. So far, they continue to push. They are trying to defend both bombs at the same time, but the full push for the side of Noxious Blood is going to go through that A side. The first blood is going to be favoring Noxious Blood with that nade onto Gandalf. Gandalf is out of existence. The bomb is gonna be planted. No, I thought that 10 was gonna be trying to do it, but Apollo does get the kill onto Zeus. That's now a 5v3. JB with the sniper trying to make a defense, but the opponent was just too sneaky, and he cannot get the kill. The bomb is gonna be planted, and as Yato picks up that kill, they are now trying to defuse the bomb again.
Oh, Device, you're too perfect there, bro. Smoke gonna find one, but it's a 1v3 scenario. Bombs planted. We saw JB and Yato perform a nice 2-1, but when the pressure was on for them, they couldn't perform. Moro getting on board with his third, finds the round-ending kill, yet again tied, and a good adjustment for the guys over at Noxious Blood. Dark Pirates on the plank right now. Will they be able to perform and take us to this Game 3? They're going to need 2 stout rounds in order to do it. The last one was a fluke, they say. Let's see how they redeem themselves. Devices actually taking some damage, but I think it's from a nade. JB weak, going to hold the bomb head glitch as well as Gandalf. Smoke comes through. Or is that a concussion? Concussion out, no hits. Device, super weak, going to fall back 10, trying to get some shots to land as well as Ajax. Holding perimeters. Yato up top. Danger calls. He's got 11 on board. He's lethal with the shots. Isn't going to spot anything he likes in the full-on push-back. Smoke holding the spawn sites. Could pick a few off if they catch anything. 10. And Apollo drop. Massive for Smoke.
Whoa.
Well played. Well played for the patience, but Moro catches him on the return. 2 for 1 trades, though. Dark Pirates still have the advantage.
Yeah, really well done for Smoke. Ended up dying, but like you mentioned, took 2 lives before doing so. And that's going to be another kill for Moro. He was the player who took down Smoke, now taking down Jado. That is phenomenal for him. The bomb is still not planted, and that could be problematic. They have less than 40 seconds remaining. The defense is there on the A-bomb by Candolph alone. He's going to get pushed over from both angles at the same time. Try to defend himself. Not going to work out. Gets taken out. And the bomb is probably going to be planted by the Vice right now. The bomb is in. JV trying to make a defense, but not working either. The bomb has been planted. And I don't know if JB and Seus got a plan, but they better make up for it. Seus picks up Moro, who had no idea that his enemy was there. That is huge for the side of Dark Pirates, as they are still in a 4v4, in a 4-4 points wise in these rounds. The bomb has to be defused. 20 seconds on the clock. Seus takes another kill. Takes out the Aegis ball. Goes for the double, but misses the last shot. Ajax gets the kill. It's a 1v1. JB trying to defuse the bomb. Only 10 seconds remaining. Has spotted the enemy. Tries to go for the kill, but Ajax gets the better of that trade. That's a 5-4. Once again, the lead is for Noxious Blood. They need a single more round. Dark Pirates on the brink of losing yet another match in here.
Yeah, it's not looking too good for him. 2 rounds in a row for the guys over at Blood, who have found a strat on this attack side. They need to be flawless here in order to take it. Saw 2 frags in a row go in favor of Dark Pirates, and yet not able to capitalize. Out of place, wrong time, everything just going south real quick. Now we're going to see the collective conservative push here from the guys over at Noxious Blood. They only need 1. They don't need to play too aggressive. Candolph mid, pull steps, safe for now, but is going to retreat back as he might have saw something he didn't like. Device going to push up. He's got the bomb in hand. Zeus Gaming on the backside of Kitchen. Shots are taken. B's not safe. 2 players hold. Yato, who I've said was lethal with the shots, absolutely an instrumental piece to this SD roster for the guys over at Dark Pirates. Could make a difference here. And we're going to see the conservative play continue to pan out. Device really needs to collect himself here before he finds himself in a position where he can't protect this bomb, as he's the only one who's up. I'm not sure if he's aware that he has a bomb in hand. If he did, he would not be in that compromising of a position. As a matter of fact, I would probably be closer to where like 10 and Device is, so it's an easier collect. The push comes through Kitchen side, however, is the play. Zeus not going to be Saw. Candolph, however, does. Pull bar, not safe. The push comes in. Moro and Device get the kill. Zeus finds the refrag. 10 finds JB. 2-for-1 trades. Bomb is in the hands of nobody. It's on the ground. Doesn't matter. Ajax finds 1. Moro picks up the site. Smoked is all on his own. This is over with. 1v4 scenario. 8 seconds on the clock. Shots are going to rain in. Moro, patience is going to pay off. Does get the bomb plant. Secures the game. Number 2 in favor of Noxious Blood, who take the series 6-4. Search and destroy 2-0 fashion. They didn't have any points before the day. They've got 20 now. Well played from them. Hell of a way to end the night.
What a way, and unfortunate for Dark Pirates. They were so close to picking up a game, yet again not working out at the end. The side of Noxious Blood are taking their first victory in this Mobile Mayhem fall edition of the 2021. Tremendous job done for both 10 and Ajax. Those two got onto double digits, and overall well performed. Maybe, although I was talking about Candolph being a key piece for Dark Pirates, today he didn't have the performance that he wished he had.
Yes, indeed. As I'm trying to go back and forth. These guys on Twitter are killing me right now, guys. If you haven't seen it, they have volunteered me to host LAN for stage 5 at my house. If you don't believe it, check out the most recent retweet. Less about that, more about this series, guys. I'm sorry. 10 coming through with 10+1 on the Search and Destroy. Hell of a way to make a roster sub in. Nokia drops out. 10 fills the slot very well. Ajax, 12 kills for himself. 6, 6, and 5 collectively. And on the opposite side of things, you can't win if you don't have that teamwork coming through. Yato putting up some nice shots. 10 or 11 for him, 10 for Smoked. Zeus with 8, but Candoff and JB just were not in the right spots at the right time. Couldn't land the shots that they needed, only 3 and 5 kills respectively. That is going to bring us to the end of that series and the end of our stream for tonight as we're getting geared up to take a look at the results from today. I'm kind of disappointed. I'm not even going to lie, dude. I was expecting at least 2 of these series to go to the third game. And sure enough, only Nova Esports and Gallant go to the distance. 2-1 win for Nova, 2-0 win for Stamina. Meseeks EU 2-0 massive dubs for them over XOXO. Noxious Blood showing up and showing out, putting up 20 on the board. Well played for them. Hell of a night to end on that series alone. Taking a look at the standings. And you've got it right here. Stamina still at top 75. If you're just joining in, they put on a stout performance against Qlash. Dominant. There's a reason why they're top teams. One of the top teams in EU. 75 points, 15 points ahead of the competition in Nova and Gallant Esports. Second and third, respectively. Anarchy 55. Meseeks earning those 20 points were massive. 45 points in a 5th place spot. Qlash unable to get any kind of traction on the likes of the Giants of Stamina, only at 40. Started the day at 40, ended the day at 40. XOXO also starting at 25 and ending at 25. Noxious Blood. They are the turnaround story right now. 20 points for them as they take down Dark Pirates in a 2-0 fashion. Monarchy still sitting at a cool 15, as well as Dark Pirates, only 5 on board. And Gil, I gotta tell you, man, you are the absolute best, bro. I absolutely love you, man. You came in, you said you could do it 30 minutes prior to the show as Imperium couldn't make it today. Super excited for his future, but, for you, I appreciate you, man. You had internet issues, you still showed up, and you killed it. You're an absolute animal. I love you.
Hey, thank you so much. Well, I do try my best. Stuff happened like you mentioned. But glad to be here with you guys. I always had a blast. Today I had a blast. Phenomenal performance of so many different teams, like you mentioned. Just so much action. It's always so fun to be here for sure.
There we go. That's going to conclude our stream for the night. You've seen the action, seen some of the best matchups in EU today. Looking forward to some more next week. We're going to have the Trovo Showdown on Monday. Be sure to tune in as I'll be casting it with Aeolus from Trovo. And then I'll be playing in the NA Showdown afterwards, immediately. I don't even have no breaks, bro. Don't need no breaks. All right? That's going to conclude our stream. Apparently, guys, DM me if you want some Stage 5 accommodations, as I will be hosting LAN at my house. Obviously, I have the best internet. That's definitely not the case, bro. But you guys are more than welcome to crash, dude. We got plenty of room. You come check it out. We're going to get geared up for a raid. Don't go anywhere. We'll be back next week.